Quick interruption because this fixes all content creator problems. If you're consistently adjusting your camera, losing framing when you move, or re-recording content because you drifted out of the shot, that is a waste of time and engagement. I started using the OBS bot mini camera and it eliminated all of that. It uses AI auto tracking to follow you in real time, keeps you perfectly framed, and delivers clean, professional video without extra gear or full studio setup. Whether you're streaming, podcasting, or on client calls, this makes you look locked in and polished automatically. Stop fighting your camera and focus on your message. I dropped the affiliate link in the description. If you're serious about content, this is an easy upgrade. As you can see, I'm testing out the camera and everything, and it's working out pretty well. Hit the link, get yours.
Welcome to the table. Power, perspective, profit.
Oh, you on mute?
My bad. What up? Welcome to another dope show where we talk about everything under the sun as long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtney, and I got my co-host with me, Unbiasedly Raw and Macaroni Tony. What's the word?
Oh, bitch, what up? What's an uptown nigga like yourself doing down here with us common folk?
What's the word?
New day, more paper.
Ooh, I feel that one. I like it.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen. We got some topics to cover today. We got some good ones to cover today. But before we get there, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. All right. For those of y'all who don't know, if you're new here, we also are adding a new feature as well to our show. When you see this scroll up at the top, here for call-ins, you have to be subscribed first. $10 minimum, $25 if you pay anything above $10, of course, you skip to the front of the line, and you get 60 to 90 seconds to get your point off in regards to anything that one of us said on the panel in regards to a topic. If you come up here with disrespect, we're gonna cut you off and you will not get a refund at all. All right, so it's only pertaining to the topic in itself. So when you see this link go up across, drop a super chat and we'll post the link for you to call in, and then you can give your own thoughts and opinions on the specific topic that we're discussing. All right,
Don't be on no goddamn bullshit and shenanigans now.
Yeah,
don't be up here farting around.
He said, "Don't be up here farting around." Yeah. So look, hold on. Let me put this. So we're gonna go ahead and get into these topics today. We're gonna go ahead and lock in, and we're gonna talk about this first topic that was sent. I think her name is It's Cake Bakes, and the question that she asked is, should a man pay for everything? That's her question. Should men pay for everything? So we're gonna dive into this, and then we're gonna give our thoughts and our opinions on it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it.
This girl asked me, if a man asks me on a date, do I expect him to pay for the date? I said, if he asked me on a date, I would expect that, yes, he pays for the date. She said, same. She said, now, if he asks you on this date, shouldn't he pay for your hair, nails, all this other stuff? I said, no. She said, why? He's the one that wants to take you on the date, so he should pay for you getting your nails done, you getting a new outfit, and you getting your hair done. I'm like, so you're basically a prostitute. And she's like, whoa, no, I'm not. And she got super offensive. But my thing is, if he could pay for all that, why can't he pay for in between your legs? And I asked her, if a friend invites you to a birthday party and you say yes, do you expect your friend to pay for your hair, nails, and outfit? She's like, no. I said, so why would you expect a stranger who knows nothing about you to do the same? We went back and forth on this topic, y'all, for about 30 minutes. And finally, I'm just like, you know what? Listen, I just feel like my time is very valuable. You can't buy my time. If I actually agree to a date, it's because, okay, I see some interest in you as well. And I will also like to, you feel me, invest that time into you. Why do I feel like he should invest in me and he don't know me? He already invested in the date. Like, damn. Now, if he's my man, Absolutely. Baby, I need my nails done. Baby, I need my hair done. But he's not. He's a stranger. I don't know, y'all. I feel like there's a lot more birds on the ground than in the sky. What do y'all think? Am I wrong right now? Am I being a pick-me? She called me a pick-me. Is that a pick-me?
All right, so that's the question.
This girl asked.
What are y'all thoughts on this?
I think this bird language that keep going around with these women these days. That demographic of women that that want you to spend money on every single thing, and we don't know each other. Yeah, for my woman, my wife, my girlfriend, I'll buy the hair, I'll do the nails, all that type of shit. But if I'm just trying to get to know you and everything, and I have to supply your hair, your this, and I gotta pay for your babysitter because I asked you out, that's not. It don't seem conducive. Like it doesn't even sound. You don't even sound fun to be around anymore. I was rocking with you, and that's the reason why I wanted to take you out, just to get to know you a little bit better. But I gotta spend all this money in order to do it. Oh, if it's the date and I ask you on it, yeah, I'll pay. I'm paying for the date. If you drove and we met there, I'll throw a little gas in your tank. You know what I'm saying? If I really like you or whatever. But all this shit is just and it's just this revisionist history that's going on when it comes. Like dating is rather new. Right? People used to go on dates back in the day. They used to go to the movie. They used to go get ice cream and shit, like your grandma, and granddad, and your mom and everything. They wasn't taking trips and everything in order to get to know each other and shit. So this how dating is today is rather new. You know what I'm saying? The expectation that everything needs to be paid for and he got to pay a bill and shit because he asked you out on a date, and it's disrespectful. Like you was already doing all that shit. I actually saw you looking beautiful. Why do I gotta supply that after I take you out? And then you read, and that's that woman's mindset. So she expect that for every dude. So you mean and now me as a man, and I'm listening to you, and you saying this is your expectation. I'm like, oh, so you like to get tricked on by a whole bunch of dudes, and usually you will go for anything if he spends some money on it. I don't even want to be with you. I'm just gonna smash and keep going. Like you a bird.
So you agree? So you agree with her?
I agree with the light skin chick. Yeah, I agree for the date, take you out on the date. Yeah, but all that other shit, paying for her hair, nails, and buying her a new dress and all that shit, the date probably won't even go well. And I done bought you a dress and you wearing that shit on the next date with some other dude. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know you for real. Hell no.
Ron, what you making of it?
This is why I jump off the porch toxic as fuck. All right, we gonna go on a date and shorty bad enough and I want the ass, and yeah, I'm gonna pay for some clip-ins and I'm gonna pay for some press-ons. And you get a $15 limit on Shein to get the outfit. Now the caveat is, after this date, I'm putting you through the motherfucking box spring, and after your shit is broke, I'm gonna need all my shit that I paid for back. Since motherfuckers act like they ain't got no home training and don't know how to act. So you get them clip-ins, them mine. I'll write your name on a Ziploc bag. If there's date to it, it'll be there for you. Then press-ons is mine. And when you wear that sundress, I don't want no drawers under because I want to see that shit clap the whole night before I clap the shit out them buns. And then once the date is over and I done put you through there, I'm repoing everything I paid for. Since bitches want to act like they ain't got no goddamn common sense. And that's my stance.
So in the whole situation, so basically what you're saying, you gonna pay for everything, but she gonna give you the goods.
Guts is guaranteed. Because you done ask for extra shit that I was trying to get to know you at first. That's why I asked for the date. But shit, since you want to act like we go together, I gotta buy all this extra shit like we go together. Guts is on the menu for sure.
Nah, I totally disagree. These women giving it up for less, bro. You ain't even got to do all that.
Less or more. The more you spend, the nastier they get.
Nah, bro.
Man, hey, I want to look down and look like my nuts just survived Katrina.
Yeah, I disagree. I never had an issue
I had an issue.
If a chick rocking with you,
but I think, Mac, I think he coming from a place of if he already said that he want to take her out and this is what she's requiring. I think that he's coming from that standpoint because we all, I'm pretty sure everybody up here didn't have to pay shit just to get something. I think he just coming from a place in regards to this topic alone, just saying like, hey, if I already went up to this shorty and said I'm gonna take her out, and now she asking for extra shit, say less, bet. I'm gonna pay for it, but guess what? You feel it. Guess what? You giving up the buns. 1,000.
Hey, you better say that in the front.
Nigga,
Then you spend all that. You talking about I'm gonna get the guts and everything. Your ass going to jail.
Your ass going to jail.
Oh well, I got bond money.
What up, Trees? Marcus, what you got on it, bro?
Hey, hold on. Was she saying that if you go on if someone asks you on a date, then pretty much the dude's got to buy everything?
Well,
Like
she said
clothes?
that's what she said that's what somebody told her. She's against it. She's like, nah, he shouldn't pay for all the extra shit. He should just pay for the date. That's it.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, the only person I know would do some shit like that would be a super simp that would literally send some girl some money to go get her hair done, her nails done, and buy some clothes, and then he still got to pay for the date and all that shit. I'm pretty sure he got to pick her up. Man, nah. I mean, that don't even sound realistic though, bro. That's crazy. And the motherfuckers are actually doing that shit. I just don't even know how you expect somebody for that to even go further. You doing all that shit. Yeah, dog. I don't know, man. I mean, that's just some shit that don't even seem realistic. But I guarantee that shit do happen though. But I don't know. Like I'm saying, if the dude actually does that, he should expect to get fucking played.
So let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask the panel a question real quick. So in 2026, in this modern day dating world, right? Do you think now we're not talking about the extreme simps who talk about give a $300 and all. We talking about just regular dating, your average guy, your average chick. If a dude comes up to you and he actually has an intent to want to take you out versus the guy who ain't trying to do none of that, do you think he really has true intentions to try to date this woman because he's taking her out versus the ones who say, listen, I ain't taking you no goddamn way. You already know what time it is. So do you think he has true intentions of trying to date her?
I think majority of the times dudes just trying to smash, but it's on the performance of how things go after that. If she being reciprocal, if she really digging them and all that type of stuff, and she's actually a good chick, it'll make him be like, oh, I was just trying to smash, but she actually a dope chick. You know what I'm saying? But if she talking like how she talking now, it's just smashing. Now, and I understand it's some dudes out here that don't feel like doing all that wine and dine and shit. He just gonna pay for it and then be done with it. But I do think the reason why some of these women think the way they do about this paying for everything, somebody done did it before, and you know, I don't think a lot of women try to regress from like getting treated a certain way with a guy. So if a dude tricked on her, bought her a dress, wine and dine, all that stuff, did everything, flew out and all that stuff, then you know, at that point in time, that woman, she don't expect nothing less from that, from anybody else going forward. So that's the reason why it makes sense to her to require all this dumbass shit.
Yeah, bro. That's just some crazy ass shit. Yeah, I agree with what Tony's saying though. In the beginning, I don't think dudes intentionally say like. It's very rare, I doubt, that dudes are like, I want that if he doesn't know her, he's saying in his mind, I want her to be like something more than my girlfriend. I think it's more like, yeah, I'm trying to smash, and if she does pass the test, then we'll see where it goes. But initially, yeah, I'm just trying to smash. And then, but yeah, I mean, I think that does still warrant them, you know, taking them out on a date, spending a little bit of money. But I think the main goal is to smash.
And it's crazy that you got lazy ass chicks like this that in order for you to look nice on a date, he has to pay for it. Like you ain't got no. See, those be the chicks with the damn bonnets on and be wearing any goddamn going out. So now you gotta dress her like a goddamn adult, like you, her dad or a parent, so she could be looking presentable when she go out with you.
Oh wait, you talking about the girl that she was arguing? The girl that she was talking about?
Yeah, the girl that she was talking about. Okay.
I'm gonna just be toxic. I'm gonna just be toxic. I'm gonna make sure her sheen card's straight before I change her heart rate. It is what it is. If you want to be transactional, let's run the transaction. I know I can get the buns without paying for it, but shit, if that's the barrier to entry, you damn near finna be in the ER by the time I run through it because I ain't fucking with respect no more. You gonna get every penny worth.
I think I'm more. I might be a little. I wouldn't say mean, but that shit right there, I'm good on. I like if I hear a chick say that she require that shit. It ain't. It's plenty of pussy out there, bro. It ain't
that's
that
fine.
shit.
But if that's what she want, I'm gonna be toxic.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think
when I get done, y'all gonna hear story time, and I'm gonna just text y'all in the group chat like, yeah, that was me.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think I'm kind of rocking with Raw in this situation, bro. Just because a little bit of that toxicity sometimes, you know. Sometimes you like that little. You like to play around a little bit. Like, you know what? Fuck that. Shorty, a little baddie. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in the guts. I know she requiring a little something. So, all right, say less. I got you. Don't trip. But just know right
now, the shit that we talk about all the time now, because now they don't know your motive. You just spent
no. That's what I'm saying. We let them know. That's the thing. That's the thing. We letting them know out the gate. Like, listen, all right, shorty, you already know I want to take you out, but now you add more shit on. Just know, like, hey, just know you finna be adding up after this shit pop off. Just know some shit finna pop off after this.
The thing is, if I asked you to go out on a date, I already respected you enough to say I want to try and see if we can go a bit further than just friends. You disrespected me once you asked me to pay for all these shits. I'm gonna treat you like the whore you want to be.
Yep.
On my mama, I am. If that's what the modern day can't want to come to, then hey, it is what it is.
Y'all got it.
I done broke a couple bed frames. Everything from fucking American Furniture Warehouse to IKEA. That's fine. You can be Christian and go pray in church on Sunday. On Saturday night, I'm knocking the demons loose.
Hey, no, I'm cool to be transactional, but I just ain't gonna buy no fucking bitch no outfit. Man, fuck that, bro. I mean, that's cool to be transactional.
The outfit $5. The outfit cheaper than the 4 for 4.
Facts.
Hey,
Bro, they hopping in stockings the size of this chopstick nowadays, and it's the whole fit. And it don't matter if you Dank DeMoss or Coy Leray. It's one size fits all. Now, how it fit might hit a little different, but they all hop in the same stocking.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hey. And it's just a me thing because I had it even like back when I was in college, bro. I said I had a golden rule. I never bought no chicks no drinks. I ain't bought nothing unless we got cool and whatever. And she was dope or whatever. I never just off the rip a chick that I don't know or trying to get to know. I never bought her anything. Unless we was kicking it and she was showing interest in all that stuff. I never did it like you got to do something for me in order to spend time with. I ain't never did this shit.
You know, black men are so great at sex that we're banned from buying pussy.
We banned from buying pussy.
So back in the day when Backpage existed, I mean, real niggas was buying real things off Backpage, but then the bitches discovered they could sell a little ass on there. If you looked at their profiles, it said no AA. That meant no African American. Because they know when a nigga spent his hard-earned money, he was finna knock it out their fucking bone marrow.
He'll get his money's worth.
So it's the same treatment. Watch how you talk to me. You want me to buy that hair and them nails? I'm yanking that shit out, and you breaking the nail, gripping them sheets. Oh, my mom is not gonna make it to the next nigga. He better pay his own way.
I got a general. My thing is, I would have a general rule too. You know what I'm saying? I normally don't buy drinks, but if I'm feeling good that night, I'm kicking it, we vibing. I might throw it. Depending on, listen, bro. There's a threshold. There's a threshold for me. Typically, I don't. So that's a very slim chance. That's a very slim time and chance that pops off, right? But if I do, that means I'm really trying to fuck with you on a different level. I'm trying to get at you type shit. And so that's the only way I know I'm gonna grab your attention at that moment. Cause I don't give a fuck how smooth you are, you ain't gonna win all of them. I don't give a fuck how attractive a nigga are, you can be the slickest talking nigga, you still don't get all of them. You still gonna take some. So sometimes you might have to go a little bit, get a little bit extra, may have to go outside the golden rule just a little bit. Like, all right, look, I normally don't buy drinks for shorty, but you know, this one here though, I'm gonna slide her something here real quick, just see what's popping off with her.
You talking about the chick that you just met, or you talking about y'all done talked a little bit?
I'm talking about a shorty you just met.
Nah.
And here's the thing. I let the bitches know. This I don't even buy y'all a drink, but you know, I'll say some slick shit and then get them a drink. Like, I know I ain't buy y'all short. I don't know I'm gonna buy short a drink. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You different today. You know what I'm saying? You different. And boom, what you mean I'm different? Game on. You can get some apple juice. Hey, whatever it is, it could be anything, nigga. If it costs $1, I pay for it. It's cool. Apple juice, whatever.
Hey, bro.
Pay for
these bartenders. Hey, bro. Hey, these bartenders getting slick. Go up and try to order a cranberry juice. They're gonna charge you the same shit they charge for a vodka cranberry.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they know a motherfucker got a flask in his pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, you want some apple juice? I'll buy you some apple juice short for $7. Yeah. It's the same thing as me buying you a martini or some shit. So, hey, what's good? I'm with it.
They wild.
All I know is if I buy a bitch a beatbox, I'm fenced to beatbox. That's all I'm saying.
But it's crazy though. Even when these chicks are asking for this type of shit, it's 110% you should expect that from exactly what Raw's saying. Hey, cool, I'm gonna do it, but guess what? I'm fucking smashing, and that should be a guarantee. And they literally think that you're out your mind for saying that shit, which is crazy to me. It's just crazy. Like if you asking for something like that, someone do it, you better expect that you will be giving something up. And these dumb girls don't think that.
That's why we be trying to tell these women, like, the way y'all be moving, way y'all requirements of how y'all want shit to go is a detriment to you. Because now if you're asking for a man to pay for it, in his mind, all right, he's gonna be like Raw and Courtney, hey, well, bust it open. I'm not even gonna take you serious because you acting like a bird. So I ain't gonna take you serious. But they turn around and be like, all y'all men wanted sex. Oh, y'all, you just said that you want me to
bitch, I'm wide out. Do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky. Well, I'm in there.
I'm gonna treat you how you say. I'm gonna treat you if that's the case. All right. If we agree to the terms and conditions, I'm gonna treat you how you acting. Because the chicks that don't ask for nothing usually get the most.
100%.
It's really that simple. I was trying to give you the world, but now that you got stipulations, and I got the tip for you.
I ain't got time for that shit.
Finna get in the world.
I never had that. I never had a chick to ask me that. That's a weird thing. So do y'all believe that? Let's say this is a general question. In y'all history of dating and talking to women and stuff, have any women ever asked y'all that?
Ask what?
Ask Stefon to date entirely. Her dress. I ain't even talking outside the food. Get her hair done, nails done, all that shit.
Nah.
I ain't never had that. So
I ain't never had it, but shit, we could find out about it.
But hey, I haven't asked a girl that asked me to borrow money before.
Yeah,
so,
I have. I've heard. Yeah, me too.
I guess that's probably about the same.
Borrow money?
Yeah.
Off rip?
Yeah. Well, no, rip. It was. I fucked around a couple times after that.
Oh, I mean, that's understandable. Like,
you asked to borrow money before or after you hit?
She asked after. It was way after.
Oh, a chick asked you to borrow money?
Yeah, she had borrow money from me. Yeah.
Oh, what you gonna do for the 40, shawty?
I'd already smashed. I mean, it was too late.
It don't matter. Just because you goggled balls yesterday don't mean that they supposed to stay dry today.
Yeah, that was back in my sim days. I gave
we need another rinse cycle, baby.
He a reform simp, man.
Yeah, reform simp, dog. I straight up gave that money.
The most I done bought was like a bottle at the crib.
You was simping? You had some simping in your pimping?
I had some simping, dog. Bad.
Shit.
I'm good though now. I'm good.
I think I had 1 year or so, and I was in high school. after that situation, my eyes was open, boy.
As long as they made cougars, I ain't never had to simp.
But any final thoughts on this before we go to the next one? Well, I'm gonna let Raw finish. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, I was just finna say, old bitches leave nothing to waste.
Hey, that's true.
So when the young ones was playing around, hey, you play around if you want to. I ain't gonna tell you what me and your mama did.
They'll take care of it.
Hey, you could play. Your mama gonna lay. Choose wisely. All right, I'm done being. I think I'm done being toxic. I don't know what other topics.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Listen, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure y'all hit the bell notification. So look. Oh, and also make sure you support the channel too. Cash App goal $50, and the super chat goal is $100 for today. So make sure y'all support the channel as well. All right. So let's go to this next topic. Let's talk about Michelle Obama. So there's another recent video that just went viral. Yeah. So basically, she was saying that she said Michelle Obama says the MAGA movement is full of desperate people, not racist. She said everybody who once voted for Obama, they turned around and voted for Trump because they were desperate. So we're gonna get the full context of this video, and then we're gonna give our thoughts and opinions on it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Really a beautiful story. You said, quote, "I was proud as a wife, but amazed as a citizen. I felt a sense of relief, a sense of calm that the country I lived in was the country I thought I lived in." And I read that and I thought, as a citizen, when Donald Trump wins in 2016 and 2024, how did your thinking about the country you live in change? Did it change by the passage of time?
I mean, I was deeply, deeply disappointed. But my husband is such a good person to have for context and clarity. And he's right. That outcome had as much to do with people's pain and confusion about where they are in their lives. We haven't completed the assignment of actualizing this democracy. It works, and then a lot of times, and for a lot of people, it doesn't. I've seen it all. I've experienced it all. I know what it's like to be underestimated, underinvested in. And that's happening all over the country, more and more as the income gap is widened, and more people are falling through the cracks and experiencing worse than what I did growing up. My father had a job his entire life. He was never unemployed. We never worried about our rent. We had health care. He could put us through college. We could afford college, even though it was expensive. The basics. More Americans had more of the basics, and that's becoming less and less. And my gosh, when you don't have a chance, and you're doing everything you're supposed to do, and that's happening for people of all races and all colors in all parts of this country, in cities and rural counties and on farms, and people who are like my dad, that makes you angry and it makes you susceptible to find someone to blame other than the people who are rightfully a part of the problem. And that's true. That anger, I can't look some people in the face and tell them you have no right to be angry or to do something that maybe is against your own interests. That's human nature. Many of the people who voted for my husband twice, twice. And I know that that's how they feel. It's like, this isn't about anything other than we need something different.
Yeah, they voted for Donald Trump. Yeah. It's a lot of people.
So you can't just pigeonhole them and say you just don't care and you're racist or whatever you're thinking. This is an act of, I don't know what else to do. I just
real quick.
Wish we had more leaders that were figuring out how to do more for the middle class, for the working folks, because those are the folks who are drowning in this economy. It's not me anymore, but I know those folks, and they're good people. and they don't have a way out. And
so what's your thoughts on Raw?
I mean, if it's almost done, we can let it rock.
Oh no, it's done. No, you can.
What I was finna say is the problem, if you want to come from the black aisle, is yes, niggas is tired. Niggas been tired since slavery, quote unquote, ended, even though it ain't ended, just shapeshifted. But Obama was one of the most charismatic people to ever run for a presidency, and being that he got a tan on him, niggas didn't hold him accountable. That nigga sold hope for 8 years, and niggas still hoping. Now, the problem that they had is when Biden was proven to not be of good health to be in the office, they were supposed to go behind the scenes, and there was supposed to be voting that went on to find who they're going to nominate to be the head of the party. They straight up skipped that. They tried to cherry pick and hand us Kamala. And as much as niggas didn't want to rock with Trump, the ones that don't rock with him or whatever, that were on the fence that actually do go out and vote, they were trying to hold out. Like Debo was stalling them the fuck out. They were begging this woman to drop policies, and she never dropped anything. She did 53 interviews. I'm just quoting a number. I don't know how many interviews she did. But if you overlap them bitches over each other, she said damn near the exact same thing in every fucking interview, damn near word for word. That's when niggas were like, oh yeah, we can't do this. Because you done seen Trump answer questions off the cuff, go all the way off script and bring it back. This bitch was like, oh, well, my mom raised me and the neighbor helped out and we washed greens in the tub and, you know, vote for me. I'm African now. Bitch, you was just Asian American when you was fucking running last time. Stop it. We not going for it, Mystique. That's where this shit fucking really went off the rails. Me personally, Trump the celebrity, I grew up in the hood. Niggas had posters. Everybody was hustling. All the dope boys were trying to get money like Trump. Listen to all the old music. All these niggas was his friend. That's the capsule that I'm stuck in. I wasn't born in the 70s when y'all said the nigga was racist. I understand that rich people have a narcissistic level to them. Shout out to the Central Park Five. I'm glad they back out and they free and they missed a lot of years on their life that they can't get back, but at least they got out and they can get to some money now. Trump wasn't the prosecutor. Did he play them by putting them, he paying for that slot for their information to be front page news to sway the opinion of the public? Yeah, he did that. But at the same time, if you ask fucking Trump, like, hey, yo, the game last night, how did you like it? Oh, yeah, well, it was a good game. You know, let's just say it's like the Spurs or something. You know, I've never seen Wemby shoot so many threes. He's just so long. He doesn't even have to jump off the ground to dunk. He's amazing. But anyway, back to the economy. We can't allow them Chinese cars in this bitch because they're going to fuck the economy up. You know what I mean? He know how to pivot.
And let me ask you a question. So before let me ask you just a quick question. So would you agree or disagree that, like, because you brought the Central Park Five, right? Would you agree or disagree that the exact same thing that Trump did, because you know he didn't have the full information when he put that shit out there. He just heard what happened, and he heard it, and he just said, "Boom, hey, they need to be in jail." Just like most people already do. They judge in the court.
On the internet.
Everybody do it. Everybody already do it to this day, right? And so when they got the information and found out he was wrong, it's like, okay, well, shit, I bet. I guess he was wrong. So I think people try to use that too, as if they don't do that. They judge people in the court of public opinion all the fucking time. But the fact that he had visibility and he had influence, people looked at that as law.
Well, I understand, because after talking to like some of my aunts and stuff, I understand the disdain and the pain that, you know, the black community has towards Trump. I'm not going to I never got whipped across my back. I can't tell you how being an actual slave feels.
Right.
That doesn't mean I can't go sit down with somebody pawpaw or somebody uncle and hear the stories and watch him take his shirt off and show me his back and be like, yeah, this what master fucking fucked me up. This is why I don't like him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if we got free and then he paid for me to go to college or whatever after that. Before the laws were changed, he treated me like a piece of shit. So I just don't like him. I understand that plight. But that's where my plight was separate. When I was growing up, y'all was praising this nigga in my eyes. He was in all the rap music videos, all that. He was on all the TV shows.
He was on WWF, bro.
Y'all had this motherfucker everywhere. In the minute that he fucking run for presidency, the same motherfuckers that was interviewing this dude and everything from back then, just straight up, oh, he public enemy number one. Fuck him. We ain't never rocked with him. Okay, so now, if he is what he is, I'll take that at face value, but you are also fake as fuck. So that's where the Whoopi Goldbergs look fake as hell. The Oprahs look fake as hell. You know, who was it? I think I seen Dame Dash or somebody fucking talking about him or whatever. Then what's Flavor Flav was over there, like, you know, when the files came out, was like, oh well, if you see me in the files, don't trip. I ain't go to the island, but you know, I was next to the nigga. You might see 2-3 pictures. Like, y'all think you acting fake as hell right now. Tell us the character that you know for the 5 minutes you was next to him, and let us, you know, use our discernment to pick where we want to be at. But don't fucking force feed racism and all this shit down my throat. The same way y'all tried to force Obama's black down my throat. I know you could put the pause clip in there, but we in the middle of it. And so it is what it is. Y'all trying to force all this shit. And it's like, y'all supporting motherfuckers that still ain't do shit for you no way. Y'all got an Asian hate crime bill out of Kamala. She actively said, I'm not fucking with you niggas. You only got one time to tell me you ain't fucking with me. I ain't gotta force it. Ain't that what we was doing to the white man anyway? Y'all ain't trying to rock with no white people that call y'all niggas. When you tell me that you in a position of power to where you can reach back, each one teach one, and you can reach back and help me, but you gonna look me dead in my shit and tell me, hey, put me there, but I'm not helping you, it's big fuck you. Trump, y'all say that he this, that, and the third. All I can say is observation from Trump is he take his and leave the rest on the table. Whether he's stealing the money, doing whatever, he take his and he's like, hey, there's still some pie over there. If you want some pie, go get it while it's hot. So he gonna take whatever he need. He done reach back. He done help the HBCUs and all this other stuff. Y'all don't champion that. And I'm open to discussion to where y'all change my mind. But once y'all start with the ad hominem attacks and all that, I'm gonna tell you right now, I shut Smooth the fuck down. I don't listen to shit you say once we start disrespecting each other. Because if we can't have a respectful conversation, realistically, I ain't spending all these money on all these guns for that shit not to bang. I'm just going ahead and get you out of there. I'm too old. Yeah, I still probably want one more fight just to see if I still got it in me. But shit, the amount of fucking tomfoolery I spent on all this toolery, you gonna wear this bullet like some jewelry. And it is what it is. But I'll let somebody else go.
I agree. I agree with a lot of what Ross said. And I agree with what she said, right? She pretty much, I thought she was just gonna be on some everything racist and everything, but she said it. But I think what I disagree with her is her try to not place the outrage in the right direction, right? It's like they're talking to us and like they making it seem like everybody, I'm saying not me just personally, but I'm saying the American people, as these people are just stupid, dumb, and they didn't have a right to be mad at the Democratic Party because they've been having control over a lot of things these past generations. And Every time they saying they gonna promise something, they not making their promise. Trump, y'all may not like him, but he said exactly what he was gonna do, and he doing that shit. And that's the reason why people voted for him, because he gonna do what he said. He ain't finna sit here and say, "Hey, I'm with the black people," this, that, and blah 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 blah, and then turn around and say, "I'm not gonna do anything specifically for black people." Right? You know, after Obama, you know, Trump, and then they did what they did with him, and then Biden get control of it. Saw what happened with that, right? And I'm saying, like, I think I said this in another show where it was me and one of my friends. We was actually at the debate where he did very, very horrible, and I can see the delusion, bro. It was so wild. Like, we're watching it, and we can see the health decline. He ain't making no sentences. I can barely hear what he's saying. And before the debate started, they had a lady speak, and they was like, "Hey, we gotta get out there and vote. We gotta support Biden. He didn't do a lot of his promises he promised, but we gotta give him another 4 years so he can have time to do it." In my head, I'm like, okay, if he ain't did the promises that he did in the beginning, and y'all are saying it, y'all Democratic. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. But this is y'all party, and y'all sit here and literally said that he ain't did nothing. But we got to give him 4 more years so he can do what he promised. Plus, he making new promises so he can get reelected, and he can barely talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was just sitting there, and I was like, man, my homeboy, he was like, "Oh, no, you don't understand what he's saying?" I was like, "Nah, I don't know." This old black dude overheard it. He looked back at me and him. He like, "You don't know what he's saying?" Like, I know you don't understand what he's saying. You don't. Because it was mumbo jumbo up there. We gotta get everything right with America. We gotta be the doo-doo head. I'm like, bro, what is he talking about? I'm like, bro, so it's this thing that, and I do understand that people that's in politics and everything, they understand they base, and they can say whatever they're gonna say, and people just gonna shake their head, yeah, but there's no critical thinking that's going on. There's no like, hey, does this actually make sense? Right? People are being fed information and they're not actually doing deductive reasoning to see if that's like, is it true or is it a farce, or it may be a little bit true, but y'all kind of putting 10 on it right now. Like, I'll be hearing, I'm like, okay, y'all putting 10 on it right now, bro. So she said some stuff that was right. You had people that's out here, they can barely afford stuff, and they rightfully so have a right to be mad and angry. But they didn't pick Trump because they're scared. They just feel as though that party didn't do their due diligence for what we asked for. Y'all didn't come through, so we're gonna have to do something. And you finna go again? Oh no, we already seen 4 years of this. We can't do this. And you can't talk. Then Kamala came in. She didn't have a fair run. She didn't have a democratic process. They were supposed to get somebody, like Ross said, they were supposed to do a vote, and they should have had their primary so that all the Democrats, somebody could be the face of the party. They just went ahead and just gave it to her, but then want to call Trump a dictator. That's some dictator shit right there. Hey man, I'm about to be up on out of here. My health declining. I'm gonna give it to her. Why? Hey, she was vice president. We just gonna do it to her. Just give it to her. And then when she did her campaign, just like Ross said, when she did all these interviews, she ain't talk about no policy. And then when the whole thing about black men, you got Daddy Obama came to shame us and said, she our grandma. No, she not. My grandma, both of my grandmas, they from here. And we got rich history, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Her parents don't know where they from, goddamn. But how dare he talking about that's our grandma? No, it's not.
Hey.
So when that backfired, everybody felt more pissed because now you thinking you taking me as like we dumb or something. And you're gonna wave your finger to make us feel like we're not supporting black women when we came out and showed out way more than everybody else other than black women. So that's that crazy junk. And she be coming up here and she be talking. She's intelligent, she educated and everything, but sometimes I just be disagreeing with some stuff. I was good up until she tried to make it seem like people were just scared and they just reacted and voted for Trump. No, y'all be acting like we didn't see that bullshit that we saw when they was running. Like it's like that revisionist history. It's like no, they didn't just vote for him because of that. Biden could barely talk, and Kamala didn't have enough time to campaign to give promises and shit. So, like,
yeah. I'm not.
Bro, even in the news, but it was like his health wasn't all that good, and he had to be asleep at a certain time. So so any other country, we just gotta wait till their president go to sleep, and we gonna fuck up some shit. Because he can't even press the goddamn button or get on the phone. Hey, Mr. President, he's taking a nap. Can we come on, dog.
Yeah, bro. I'm not too big into politics, but yeah. The only reason that Trump got in there because it's just how bad Kamala's whole group was. So I mean, it had to pick between one of them. And the whole thing, and the reason motherfuckers don't like Trump because he's not like the typical president. He's not like that smooth, I'm gonna booze you. He's like a real person. He's like a legit person. Like he ain't trying to fucking clean it up. He ain't trying to make you sound like he's super smart or he's trying to be politically correct. He's just fucking real with his shit. Hey, you know what? You fucking step over the line, this is what's gonna happen. Hey, consequences. Like that's the type of how he's coming at it. And a lot of people don't like that. Especially a lot of women don't like that type of shit. Like they want to be PC type of conversations. That shit that make you feel good. He's gonna tell you, he's gonna kick it to you real. So I mean that's the reason I like him, because the motherfuckers kick it real. He can come out and say, I hate all black people, but hey, I already know the motherfucker can't send me back to slavery. As long as my taxes don't fucking get raised, I'm cool, bro. Whatever. It is what it is.
So let me ask
two shits.
So let me ask y'all a question though. So do y'all think regardless of the situation, what happened with Biden, right? Do y'all think that no matter who the running mate would have been, don't y'all believe that Trump still would have won, considering the fact of what happened with Biden being in office?
I think if they would have did it the right way and they positioned somebody else in the Democratic Party that had charisma, that had policies and a plan and all that type of stuff, I think that person could have beat Trump. It still would have been kind of close, but I think they could have beat Trump. I heard many of people say if Michelle Obama ran, she would have won.
Like who? No,
I mean, I can't tell you my name, but I done heard people and saw people online talking about while that whole situation was going, where Kamala was running, it was like, why Michelle Obama don't run since all this stuff going on with Biden? And this was before, because bro, even before Kamala got nominated or whatever, whatever, they wanted to get Obama co-sign, and he didn't do it at first because they wasn't doing the process right. So I think what Democrats did, their strategy was so horrible because Biden, which is Obama's predecessor, was supposed to be like that kind of last bit of Obama that's still in the office or whatever. They focused on so much on that, and it backfired. So they didn't have the time to prop up the whoever could have been the next prospect or whatever. That's what I think.
I don't think anybody at that given moment. I don't think there would have been anybody who would have given him a run for his money.
No, not at that moment. I'm saying if they would have did the work before that, before while Biden was in office, before primaries, all that type of stuff, if they would have propped up somebody before, they probably would have had somebody. But they was banking on Biden to do another 4 years. So that's the reason why they ain't look for nobody else. They just focus on Biden, push Biden, and I think they knew about his health, and because Kamala was vice president, to me conspiracy. What I had it? What that video at? Let me see. You put my.
Keep going. I got you.
I have a thought.
To me, I think they was hoping. Unfortunately, something happened to him, and he had to step down. And Kamala was going to be the first woman president. That's me.
She already was.
I think that was their strategy.
She already was the first woman president.
No, like president, not vice president, like president. Like officially by the books all the way. I understand what
for
you
like
said.
an hour and a half.
When?
Biden had to have some medical procedure or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Technically, once you go under the knife, technically the VP is now the acting sitting president.
Well,
for
I'm
that
saying
duration, which happened.
They wanted her to be
folks
100%. Like they wanted her to be all the way. She gonna have some years under her belt, president like that. That's what I'm talking about. But I think that's what they were trying to do. I think if they would have found somebody, maybe 2-3 years in the making, propping him up for that person to be the next president, it would have. I don't know. I think it probably would have been close if they would have did it the right way. But they was banking on him.
What I think the problem is, I guess my camera glitching out. Hold on, let me turn this shit off. What I think the problem is right now is the Democrats for so long thought that black folk just gonna run to them regardless, that they've never reached back enough to earn the respect of the black community. So all this shit threw them for a fucking mean ass loop when they realized shit ain't going the way that they thought it was gonna go. To answer Courtney's question, do I think anybody could have beat Trump? Probably not, being that he already had a shot and people kind of knew what they was gonna get into fucking with him. And motherfuckers, I mean, shit, even broke niggas got a PPP loan, so they was up for a little bit. But I do think if they would have elected somebody, which obviously would have put belt to ass to Kamala to begin with, they would have had a better career politician to make you sit and ponder a little more than just being like, you know what, fuck what this chick talking about, I'm just gonna vote for Trump. Like, it probably would have been more community family meetings at the round table. Like, should we really risk our vote on this dude? Or we just go back with Trump again? Because this dude is kind of spitting, but we ain't never seen him before. Versus, we done seen Trump our whole life. So I think that's another thing Trump had going for him, being that he's not a career politician, is his celebrity was so big that you might have people that really don't know how to vote and it was just treating this shit like a multiple choice. But anytime they seen Trump, they was gonna tick that box just because they done seen him on Days of Our Lives and a motherfucking Boosie music video for all I give a damn. Like, he was everywhere. Then to furthermore expound on some stuff that Macaroni was saying, y'all niggas gotta act way better than y'all do when y'all talk to black people. I know that y'all be talking about this black on black crime, and we could say that, oh, those black people act ignorant or whatever. First of all, you got to be a smart motherfucker to run the streets and stay away from the law for 2, 3, 4 years to build an empire. Can't nobody just wake up and say they finna sell drugs and actually make it somewhere. Niggas buying G-Wagons and mansions out the streets. Niggas is smart, for one. Y'all can't throw these fucking press conference. Biden, use a stupid ass motherfucker. Ain't no way you went down to the hood and said niggas don't know how to use computers. Like y'all keep looking niggas dead in they shit and disrespecting them. Then think that we supposed to fucking vote? Like, no, that shit is not cool.
If you don't vote for him, you ain't black.
Begged you for fucking. Yeah, we don't vote for you. We ain't black, but you was calling us niggas and shit when you was in your 40s. You ain't want your son to mix with black people, but all of a sudden you done hung out with Obama for a couple of years, and now you get your shot at the big seat. And it's, oh, if you don't vote for me, you not black. Then bitch ass Charlemagne sitting up there looking like a donkey. He the motherfucking donkey of the day with them big ass teeth, sitting up there laughing in that motherfucker face, cooning and shit. Till right now he can't stop gooning for the Democratic Party. I'm not saying that Trump don't disrespect people, but goddamn, Charlemagne, brush your tongue. Your wife already got on your ass for telling all them women up there that you was finna suck a fart out their ass. So quit kissing the white man ass.
That's crazy.
But there's some Corey Holcomb shit in there.
That's the thing though. Like y'all keep coming out here disrespecting black folk. Like half of the American inventions wasn't by black people, and y'all white people ran over there and just stole the shit so y'all could patent and act like y'all did something. Jack Daniels ain't white. The light bulb and shit ain't white. A black woman made the GPS. Y'all fucking throw y'all shit over there. Throw y'all little white ass blanket the same way y'all was using them pillowcases to be fucking haters back in the day. And then y'all act like we supposed to run behind y'all. By the time Kamala finally gave us some fucking policies, 2 or 3 of them bitches she stole from Trump. How the fuck we supposed to rock with you when you ain't got no original thought? You were so fucking mixed up on tub greens and cutting the lawn. Then we on these podcasts, these women crying, talking about we need to put the motherfucking microphones down, but we tired of y'all fatherless behavior ass bitches running around, and y'all gave us a bitch with no father to run the country. Man, I'm done.
Hey, hold on now. Hey, wait a minute.
Hold on, man. Hold on, brother.
Hey, he had to get some shit out. He had to get some shit off his chest, didn't the big dog?
Hell yeah, dog. Sick of this shit.
I was sick of this shit. Bruh, idiot.
Well, now niggas gonna demonize you. But you know what? Y'all talk. I ain't trying to.
No, you good.
I ain't trying to pot hog tonight.
Bro, get your shit off, bro. Get your shit off. Get your shit off.
My camera was glitching. I was laying down the whole time.
We ain't went live since last Tuesday. Get your shit off.
Like, if you gonna lie to me, try. You telling me that y'all scared of niggas in Nigeria scamming your grandma, niggas in Jamaica scamming your granddaddy, but you gonna come to the hood and say niggas don't know how to use computers. But we supposed to vote for you. Yo, dumbass getting scammed from across the water. Man,
another thing I hate is this voter suppression shit they keep talking about, as far as they think us as black people so dumb we can't get ID. Right? I saw a video of this dude. He went to the white part of town.
Passport bros fucking the shit out of people, baby mama overseas. You think an ID is our worry?
This white dude, he went on the white side. I forgot. I think it was like New York somewhere, and he went to white person by white person. Everybody outside of black. He's like, "Hey, do you believe in voter suppression? And it's not cool that black people they can't vote because of ID. Do you think we need ID?" All the white people said no. I mean, they're unfortunate. You got a lot of people, they don't even have cars, and how they gonna go get ID? And if you just sit back and listen, and you really see what they think about us, they think that low.
Hey man,
and then they went to the black side, and they start asking, hey, and they asked the same question. They were like, yeah, I got an ID. They were looking at the white dudes. They were like, what kind of question that? Yeah, I got ID. Every single black person like, yeah, I got ID. He was like, do you know what DMV is? He was like, yeah, it's on this block. Yeah, man, I'm there all the time. I got ID. So it was like, you seeing how some white people, they think of us, they think that less of us, and they look at us like with pity that we're not able to get ID. Yeah, we the most educated, women say they the most educated. We doing this, black people, we done rose and we did this, that, and the third, and blah. We do everything. We all this in a bag of chips, but we can't get no goddamn ID. Come on, bro. And then they run on it. The politicians run better, on
Matt.
it. Huh?
Hey, Matt, you remember in New York? In the height of all the shit, when Mondami was running or whatever, I think he had just won, and it was snowing. Niggas was fighting to keep all these motherfucking migrants in New York, right? Mm-hmm. But as soon as they needed to shovel some fucking snow to get the streets cleared, they said you can't help out if you don't have a fucking state ID.
Everybody
knowing good and damn well that the migrants that they was fighting for, they talking about, oh yeah, no, these people, they work, they do this, they do that. But y'all wouldn't let them fucking shovel the snow without an ID. So every time y'all speak, y'all contradict yourselves. We sit back and like, shit, we've been lied to our whole motherfucking life. So this is a damn sitcom to us. And now that we hold y'all accountable for a trash ass sitcom, y'all act like we the problem. We not the problem. Yeah, it's FBA versus fucking import. Obama's an import. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
I just be seeing how they be slighting us, and I be like, we don't be really looking at it. Some people not looking at it being slighted. Oh yeah, voter suppression. They talk about IDs, and we need to not have to have IDs to vote. But then, if you actually think about it, you're like, y'all think we that slow that we're not capable of getting IDs? We don't know how to use goddamn computers. What type of shit is that? Everybody got a motherfucking smartphone.
First of all, y'all from the South? Yep. You think a nigga like me finna go buy a box Chevy, put 2 15s in the trunk, sit that bitches on some 26s and roll down the block, knowing good and damn well I damn near built this car off some fucking drug money and I had no ID, knowing good and damn well I stick out like a sore thumb, and y'all finna come fuck with me? Miss me with that shit, man. I don't give a fuck if a nigga can read or not. Niggas can count, and we know when shit don't add up.
That's a fact.
If they're trying to,
niggas can hear you.
If they're trying to push it to let people vote without an ID, then the only thing they're trying to do is to fucking submit fake votes. I mean, the only reason they would do that if they try to get that shit passed, that's pretty stupid.
But they trying to use us as scapegoats. Yeah, not having to use the IDs because they trying to have. They doing exactly what you're saying. They having people either multiple votes or they have some people that's not even legal here voting. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't got no stake in the game. Don't even own no property. Don't do nothing. They just, you got people out here, and it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you from Bama? You from Bama? Hey, what part of Bama you from? All right, so no final thoughts on this one?
Mobile, goddamn Bama. I don't give enough. It's about enough but the Tide.
Every person that's not from Alabama, they say that same shit. Sweet home Alabama. Every time.
Every time. Sweet home Alabama, huh? You showed me Hey, you know what's disrespectful though? When they be calling people like people up north, they be calling each other Bama.
Yeah.
Oh, Bama ass dude.
Bro, we from Port City, bro. Mobile, big dog. What you mean?
Port City, boy. Mobile, goddamn Bama. You better get it right.
What up, though?
This nigga done turned into Drewski.
And listen, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. Also, make sure you support the channel. Cash out $50. Tap into the Banter and Barter. Also, super chat goes $100. Oh shit, we got a new member, cuz. So let me go ahead and tap in that bit. You feel me? Let's go ahead and read that.
Yeah, you right, man. Making money is me, man. 10 years, man, you're gonna have matching Benzes. 10 years? Thinking more like 10 days, man. 10 days.
Shout out to Joe. Hey, shout out to Joe for becoming a member. Appreciate you, love. Appreciate you for that. That's what we talking about because we got to get to 100 members by the end of the year. 100 members, and then that's when we're going to really start orchestrating a meetup in Phoenix, Arizona. We're gonna get together a whole meetup, but we got to hit the milestone of 100 members. All right? So if you ain't a member yet, make sure you become an ENG member, all right? So appreciate you, Joe. Oh,
That's top dog aura right there.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this next topic. Let's talk about Rashee Rice. So for those of y'all who don't know who Rashee Rice is, he's a wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. And Buddy then got into some more trouble. He was already on probation and he got into some more trouble. So we're gonna dive into it. And then on top of that, his mama got into some trouble too. So we're gonna dive into that and then we'll give our thoughts and opinions on it because all this shit is crazy. This shit ghetto. So let's go ahead and ride out.
Back into KCTV5 Plus. I'm Katie Bird here with Samantha Boring on this Tuesday afternoon. Samantha, we're actually tracking breaking news here in the KCTV5 newsroom.
Yeah, Katie.
Rashee Rice was arrested today in Dallas County, Texas, for a violation of the terms of his probation. I want to walk you guys through a little bit of court documents. So they're filed in the Dallas County court. He actually tested positive for THC and taken into custody again for violating these terms.
Yeah, so what we're looking at so far is he is in custody in Dallas County. The terms of probation were set after that 6-car crash on Easter Sunday in March 2024. He was ordered to serve 30 days in jail as the result of this arrest today. It's a 30-day jail sentencing that had previously been issued to him on July 17th of last year when he pled guilty to a trio of felony charges.
Wow. Yeah, and again, this will keep him in custody until June 16th next month. This means that he's going to miss a couple pretty big things. So this is the Chiefs OTAs and mandatory minicamp this offseason. This is as he's entering the final season of his rookie contract. And again, if you remember way back last season at Arrowhead, multiple teammates were wearing shirts that said Free Rice, as he was not able to play for a number of games, Samantha.
Yeah, it was quite the sight there that we saw with the Chiefs team. And we know that when Rice initially pled guilty last July, he did issue a statement apologizing to the victims, saying, that he was involved in that crash, saying it's left him with a lot of sleepless nights thinking about the damages that my actions caused, and I will continue working within my means to make sure that everyone impacted will be made whole. Now, we also have reached out to the Kansas City Chiefs to see where things stand for them and how they're kind of navigating his arrest. We are still waiting to hear back, though.
Yeah, I want to walk through a little more background on just what we know about Rashee Rice, kind of what he's contributed here in Kansas City. So he's a product of SMU, and he was drafted way back in 2023. This was in the second round of the NFL draft, and he actually has had trouble on the field, not just for troubles with the law, but also physical issues. So torn ACL, and then again that 6-game suspension last season. And this was again due to his role in a 6-car crash. I mean, we've covered this extensively here on KCTV5, Samantha, and he still finished the year though with 53 receptions, 5 touchdowns, and 571 yards. And then he also missed the final few games due to a concussion. I mean, for Rice, it really has just been one thing after another.
Yeah, and now looking up the Dallas County, Texas jail records, what I've found so far, he is in custody as of today at 12:25 p.m. It appears there's no bond, but that means no bond was permitted according to this website. So that could always change. But as of now, he is being held at the Dallas County Jail.
Yeah, and then be sure to tune in to KCTV5 this afternoon for the latest in this. Samantha, I want to go ahead and shift.
All right, so let me go to this next part. See if we can get any
Former
more
SMU
information.
star Rashee Rice has been released from a DeSoto jail after turning himself in to authorities last night.
Been a couple of weeks since he was involved in a hit-and-run crash involving 6 vehicles, according to his statement. Richard Solomon is live in Dallas, and we know that Rice faces several felony charges now.
Hit and run.
Well, DMR Super Bowl champion Rashee Rice turned himself into Glen Heights police, then in and out of the DeSoto jail. But all night long, we have been checking with police to see if an SMU football player also involved in this crash, also charged in this crash, has turned himself over to police. And as of now, he is not. So obviously, we'll keep track of that for you all morning long. But I want to list the charges that Rice is facing right now. Here's a list of them on your screen. 8 felony charges. The aggravated assault charge that you see carries the heaviest penalty, up to 20 years of jail time if convicted. Now, Rice admitted to driving the Lambo SUV, speeding alongside a Corvette on US 75 back on March 30th. 6 cars were involved in that crash, leaving several victims injured. Everyone is expected to be okay, but Rice and his friends left the scene. We've since learned SMU cornerback Theo.
All right, so and now let me play this other video regarding his mom, because this shit's wild too.
You can't take him out, bro.
A grown ass goofy. Remember, I just told you, you that old gang.
Yo, so what do y'all take of this? Of all of this shit, Ray Rice's mom out here stealing Amazon packages, and then Ray Rice, who's already on probation, gets caught with THC in his system. Now he's in jail for 30 days, and he's gonna miss some of the most important parts of the minicamp. What do y'all take on this?
Grown ass goofy, dog. It's just because you make more money, people just got the habit of just doing dumb shit. Cause then the mom had a damn jersey on. That's crazy, bro. She had his jersey on, like his number jersey. But yeah, bro, he got to do what he got to do, man. That's stupid. I just don't understand. Like somebody in the chat, like they were like, put the weed down. Like you making that much money and you're on probation, and weed is that. It calls you like Pookie off that movie. Like you gotta smoke, even though you're on probation. You got to smoke, like, and you making this much money. You got an opportunity that only 1% of anybody in the entire world can do. It probably less than that, 0 point something, goddamn. But you fucking it up because of weed, and you doing hit and run. Nah, I would like this, Courtney. It was going, something like this was gonna happen regardless. Some people just don't. I ain't gonna say that they don't deserve something, but they'll find a way to fuck it up. He was gonna find a way to fuck it up either way, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's weed. I mean, he got so much money, bro. I'm pretty sure he can afford some shit that'll cut that shit out of your system in like 2 hours or something. Like, I mean, he's gonna do it. My thing is for like the severity of what he was on probation for. Like that motherfucker could be in prison for 30 years or some shit like that.
Yep.
Like if I knew, if it was just if it was like a something minor and he was on probation, something minor, maybe you fuck up a little bit, cool. But this motherfucker got felonies. Like, yo, bro, if you're on something that serious and they let your ass go, you need to be fucking straight. You better not do shit. Like, I mean, that's just crazy, especially how in a good position he's in money wise. He's still young. He's still, I mean, he just come out of his rookie contract. He's gonna get another one. Like the motherfucker ain't broke. Like he's in a good spot. Like I don't know how you don't take that situation like this that you got off of that as a fucking blessing and not to fuck it up. And his mom, I mean, I don't get that shit, bro. That's just crazy. Like that's just crazy how. For one thing, who the fuck don't have a doorbell camera? How did she think she was gonna get away with that shit? And they like doorbell cameras are hiding. It's a big ass box. They're sitting in front of your fucking door. Like motherfuckers ain't got them hidden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell could you think that no one was gonna recognize you, and how you gonna embarrass your fucking son, who is I'm 100%, I'm pretty sure supporting her ass. So like, how like that's the big one right there, bro. Like, I mean, that's embarrassing as fuck right there, bro. Whatever was in that box, she could have afforded it.
Did the mom? Did she get like arrested or anything like that?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything in regards to her getting arrested or anything like that. I haven't heard that. But what I will say is this: no matter where you go, you take you with you, and no matter how much money you make in this regard, you can tell he still hadn't grown up yet. And on top of that, I guarantee the type of people that he had or does still have around him are not holding him accountable for anything. They aren't holding him accountable at all because he continues to keep making horrible decisions.
I can hear you now. All right,
yeah, he continues to keep making horrible decisions. You fumble in the bag, and eventually you continue to keep making these mistakes. You're gonna end up having a short career in the NFL. If you continue to keep going the route that you're going, because your mom apparently you're making a good money. You're a Super Bowl champion on top of that, and your mom's still out here stealing Amazon packages. You ain't got no money to go and actually buy some shit from Amazon, bro. Come on, dog. And I'm pretty sure the shit that she stole probably wasn't none more than $30. You tell me you ain't got $30? Come on,
she
bro.
probably she didn't even know what was in it. But it could be a empanada maker, goddamn. She don't even know. Like that, bro. He got all that money. They just come from a place. She saw opportunity and she couldn't resist.
Yep.
Yeah.
She looked at it. I shouldn't do it, but I just gotta do something. I gotta do some N-word stuff. I got to.
Man.
I gotta do it. I got to. I can't. It's right there. I gotta get it.
I bet her thing was, just tell Amazon someone stole it. They'll get you a new one. Don't worry about it.
The nigga in her said, I gotta get that package. I got to.
That's a come up right there.
I got to. If I don't do it, I'm gonna be thinking about it all day. I could have got that box.
It's gonna fuck with me. So
Hey,
I got
that was a blessing right there, bro. God put that there.
And on top of that, on top of that, I guess she don't realize that Ring cameras got sound on it too, so you can hear the damn box sliding. So
she thought she was slick too, bro.
What are you doing?
She thought she was slick. She tried to bend down like couldn't see her. Hey, it would have been real diabolical if she told that little kid to go back and get it. That would have been fucked up, but at least she didn't do that.
Hey, buddy, I think he's gonna go to jail, bro.
I think he's gonna judge. He might, man. He might get a judge to bring all this shit back.
I think you have these charges. You have to go to probation. And if you complete the probation, those charges, whatever happens, usually they get probably dropped or turned into something else. But if I'm not mistaken, if you violate your probation, those charges become active again.
I think so.
I think that's how it works.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Matt. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think he's gonna do his 30 days, and he's still gonna play. He gonna miss some time, of course. He gonna be suspended, but I don't think he's gonna go to jail for a long time. He's gonna do his 30 days. He'll be back out there on the field. As long as his ass is able to stay out the way, just focus on getting his money and focus on playing football, he'll be fine. But again, he gonna have to get whoever is around him. He need to get them niggas out of or from around him, out of the vicinity. He need to find some new people. He need to find some new mentors. He need to get around some people who don't. He need to get around some new people, bro. Cause the shit he on, it ain't it.
Oh, yeah, he'll have a short career.
Very.
And them motherfuckers be gone. Then his boys gonna be gone once that money dry up. Be like fucking Broner over here in a minute. If you fucking
said Broner,
yeah, don't straighten up. Shit. Bro, that's sad. I mean, that man, if people are like him, don't look at situations like that and just think about it like, dang. Like Bruno's on the top. He was the top of his game at one point. Now, motherfucker probably ain't got $2 to rub again. I mean, you know what I mean?
He said he got $2 to rub again.
He probably ain't got $2. I mean, he out of making a fool of himself. This is crazy.
Nah, he's supposed to been going to football practice, playing games, and staying his ass at the house after this shit. After this, 6 counts of collision and bodily injury, 1 count of collision involving serious bodily injury, 1 count of aggravated assault, and he walked away.
Yep.
Yeah,
he left the damn team. Oh, he caused that much shit and said, "Nah, I'm out."
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you still out fucking there. You and your mom.
And in the Lambo. Then after that, your mom said, "You know what? I gotta have it. I gotta see what's in the box.
You gotta come up.
Surprise! Happy birthday to me."
I wonder was it
damn.
I wonder was it her apartment complex or was it like an apartment complex or what?
That's what it looked like. I think it was an apartment spot, probably a condo area or something like that.
Yeah, shit.
I'm pretty sure.
Stealing your own neighbor shit, man. That's crazy.
As if you don't live there, and you got Momma Rice on the back of the jersey. It's a Momma Rice, bruh.
Man, you know how much that person sold that tape for the TMZ? They probably got a grip. Thank you, Momma Rice.
I got some information for y'all.
Yeah,
you know that Super Bowl receiver Rashee Rice? Yeah, his mama stole my Amazon package.
Yeah, how much you gonna pay for this? Yeah.
Hey, in 4K. With the jersey on.
And mind you, the daughter was with her. That's the crazy part.
That's crazy.
That's degenerate, bro. That's degenerate behavior. Again, no matter how much money you make, and most people sit up here and tell you, "Oh, bro, you're supposed to change, bro." Nah, a lot of times it just exposes who you already were in the first place. It just exposes more of you. You still take you with you, dog, wherever you go.
Hey, Courtney, this how she looked when she saw that package.
Hey, play it again. I want to see because it looked like she looked back and saw the Ring camera and tried to get out of the way of it, like she was slick.
Hold on. Let me play it.
She said, "Ooh, free package, my boy."
I got this.
No, look down. Yeah. She slid it. Look, she's looking back. She's looking at the camera.
So she saw the camera, bro. Yeah, she saw the camera. She just kicked it. So
she looked that bit right in the face. She looked it right in the face, bro.
She slid it. Look right back at it, yo.
What's the point of kicking it? And if you still gonna bend down right in front of the damn camera?
God damn,
hey,
man.
That is, bro. That is hot pickle and hot fry activity in the morning at the bus stop. That's probably what she probably typed that was yelling. It's 6:30 in the morning. It's foggy outside, and she yelling and screaming, eating hot pickles and hot fries. Drinking free Coke.
Oh shit!
I ain't never seen, but that's some foul shit, bro. That's some wild shit. I don't understand it at all. But hey, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure y'all hit the bell notification. And make sure you tap into the Super Chats and the Cash App Gold. Cash App Gold, $50. Super Chat Gold is $100. And also, let me put up. So now, if you got anything that you want to say in regard to that topic that we just talked about, or these next two topics that we're going to talk about, we're going to open up the line. So if you want to call in, you got anything in regards to the topic that you want to speak on.
What's up with that?
Yeah, he got. So this is what
this shit over here.
for those of y'all who just jumping in, so we're opening up the lines. If you got anything that you want to say in regards to the topic that we just had for the Rashee Rice, and then we got 2 more topics. And so the stipulations for you to get a call in is you must be subscribed for one, and you have to drop a $10 super chat or higher. If you drop a higher super chat, of course, you get moved to the front of the line and you get 60 to 90 seconds to get your point off. All right, no disrespect, none of that. You will easily get cut off and you won't get a refund. All right, so lines open up. You can see all the stipulations at the top. So let's go ahead and get into this other topic on with the Lapeep Network. And this topic is about women think it's wrong to invest in men, but the men push back. So we're going to dive into it, and then we're going to give our thoughts and our opinions. So let's rock out.
It just like is irate or angry or feels like she needs to get equal and even with men and all. Like I'm not
But what if she's supporting a man? But what I'm saying is, what if she's supporting a man and like, it's okay. Sure, I have this, I don't know, 10K, whatever. I'll help invest in your business and things like that. Like, or is your mindset as like, I want my daughter for a man to come in and be able to take care of her and provide for her, as opposed to then build something from.
The risk is worth the risk is worth the reward. Of course, I would have no issue with my daughter being with like the college athlete and packing his lunch, rubbing his feet, doing all those things, letting him drive her car. I have no issue with that because I would make sure she understood that if you do this, doesn't mean that this is going to happen. However, if it does happen, it's definitely going to happen. Like I would explain that to her because nothing is guaranteed. But I don't have an issue with. I would hope that no man has an issue with raising his daughter to be the kind of wife that he would have wanted for himself, the kind of woman that he knows that men respect and genuinely admire. Because the women who do those things, this is like the 10th time now, you don't see them having problems with men. You don't. The ones that tell you they do, that claim they do, all right, that's cool, right? But you do not see these types of women in mass involved in any type of bullshit. They out the way, kept and put up. Because they are doing what it takes to make that man say, you know what, she is valuable, she is integral to my life and my success. So let me protect her while I provide for her. You just don't see it. And when you see these women who have an issue with the girls being like that, it's because they're not. And the fact that they're not reflects in their current like lifestyle. They're typically single, overfucked, and old.
So Jay, my daughter was in school, right? And there was some little girls. They had created a group called the Baddies. They were like, "Oh, we baddies, like we bad. We the pretty girls in school or whatever." So my daughter was like, these 2 girls, they didn't want to let her join the group. I was like, join the group? She was like, yeah, they don't try and invite me. I'm like, you should be happy because you don't understand what a baddie is. I put the little show on the shoulder. I'm like, this is what this baddie should be. She was just sitting there like, really? I was like, yeah. The relationship that you see me and your mom have. They're not growing up looking at that. They looking at something completely different. So you don't even want to be associated with that word. Then, like, yeah.
Because most of them don't have that solid foundation. I just know a lot of guys who I see even like men who have raised their daughters to, don't depend on any man. Make sure, you get X, Y, and Z. And even our boy Jay, right? I know that's a little different. But yeah, so it's like they're raised to like make sure you don't let a man take this from you and that from you, and so then it's like as they get older, then they have that harshness about them, so it's a little hard to be soft.
So Jay, what I would teach my daughter, what I'm teaching them is servant leadership, like to seek probably a man that places the family before himself, and I'm modeling that. So they can see me just sacrificing. Any type of sacrifice, anything that needs to be done, they see me being the one that just begrudgingly make sure it get done. So they understand like that the man is going to bring and offer things. Like they get affection and love. They're not getting abused or talked crazy to, or their self-esteem lowered, or them not being encouraged, or them not being support. Like they getting all the things that if their husband acted exactly the way I am with my children, as far as support and just being there for them, they would be happy, and I'd be happy to have my children with a man in that order.
Plus, you got to understand, we're actually going to be in the vetting process. We have like these type of fathers. Yes, we're involved deeply in the vetting process, and basically the values that we've instilled in them from the beginning are going to carry over to the point where they understand what type of man is acceptable. They will know what type of men to reject, just based on what the foundation that we've already provided for them. So they're not going to be doing that for Pookie and Ray Ray. That's not what's happening. It's not going to be these dudes out here doing bullshit, trapping, and we're going to tell them to be rubbing his feet and nurturing dude and make sure, go ahead and buy this key for him so he could build on that. We're not doing that, right? We're looking for what the foundation we've set. They're going to be after virtuous men. And to be honest, they won't have to go digging and searching for these types of men. Those men will naturally be attracted to them based on the work that we've already put in.
Yeah,
But-
now you guys laid so much foundation that collective thoughts. So I appreciate that. But now, Jay, your question is a legitimate one. I hear a lot of women who seem to struggle with that, and it is an unfortunate thing that most of the women of the community, Black and brown people, they don't see the example. So like what Marcus is saying, what Trev is saying, it's gold. The reality is what I think happens is that a lot of young ladies are just not guarded. They don't have no covering. So they meet a guy, a young man, and they're excited and they do their natural feminine thing, but they cast their pearls before swine, not understanding that you got to know who to bet on. Like, it ain't every dude. And if you have not gotten that type of guidance, you won't have the discernment. So I get you. It makes perfect sense. It's not wrong. We got to dispel this attitude that women think it's wrong to invest in men. That's wrong. Your whole existence is here to invest in a man. What the heck you want a relationship for if you're not willing to bring your talents, your resources, your gifts, and so on and so forth? But we're taught here, especially in America and especially in our communities, no, you get all you can from him.
Oh, I wanna address this really quick. Now, Carrie Ferry says, my dad always said, never date a lazy man or let your man become lazy. He should love and respect you. My mom taught me to not compete with other women and be myself. Men are attracted to us real. I'm gonna be honest with you, Carrie Ferry. Most of that I agree with, except for the compete factor. You're gonna have to compete regardless, because if your man ain't a lazy man, right? So that means he's out here, he's an ambitious man. That means he's out here getting to it. That means he's out here bettering himself each and every day. That means you got to be doing the same thing. You can't just sit around and be doing nothing either. So that competition, whether it's heavy competition or light competition, or even if it's just competition within your head, regardless if they competing with you, it's still competing. So therefore, that way you still got to stay on point. You still got to have to stay on point with yourself in order for that woman to not even slide in. But we understand, we're not worried about what the man is doing. We just talking about you in this aspect. You still got to compete.
I think a lot of women that say don't compete, they not competing. The way they look at competing is overly pursuing a guy to the point that they look dumb. So compared to the other women that may want him. But when men are saying you're going to have to compete, it's about the quality that what you have and how you act and who you are as a person, and all the qualities that will be becoming of a woman, that the type of man that you want. Because the type of man that you want, a lot of women want him too. So what tends to happen is women have this main character syndrome. They think that the man of their dream has some kind of heat-seeking missile kind of vision or some shit to only you. So therefore you don't have to compete. But you have to display quality just like him. He got to display he's not lazy, he's ambitious. Most women want him and all that type of stuff. The reason why most women want him is because he's becoming of the man that your dad said he should be. So when when we are trying to say it's the same thing on the other side for women, it's a lot of women they don't like it because then you got to do work. And I don't think a lot of women want to do work. They just want to be found and kept no matter what, with no work ethic into the situation.
But that's the thing also for KFA. It ain't about just necessarily the competition, but if your man is growing, that means you have to grow with him. You can't he can't be the one that's doing everything and you just sit there by the wayside. So that means you have to be growing with him. So that's why a lot of times in other relationships, you see relationships grow apart. You see that man, he's thriving in life. And sometimes it's vice versa, right? You see the woman thriving and then the man, he's still being this lazy bum and they end up growing apart simply because of that. So some form of it has to be competition because you have to understand if you're going to get the best of the best man, and the same thing as the woman, if this guy's going to get the best of the best woman, he got to make sure he's always on point too. He got to always make sure he's growing because you're going to get older. So therefore you got to grow with the times. You got to evolve. You got to get better. You got to make more money, whatever the case may be. You got to grow. So therefore there's still a level of competition that you're going to have. Love itself just ain't going to keep you there. I'm sorry. That just ain't the real word. That's fairy tale. That's Disney. It just ain't going to keep you there.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
No, my bad, Mark.
Yeah, that's
like they say, like a lot of these girls, they look at it like I said this shit before, like almost like a job, like just let put this like the military. Like you've been in the military for 20 years, you're almost about to retire. They literally look at it like almost like that, like you have worked your ass off, and whatever you do, someone should respect you that kind of way, like in that sort of regard. And that's not the way fucking relationships work. Dudes, I don't understand how they think that a dude is supposed to show you all this respect and just know what the fuck's going on, and then just take you for whatever it is without you doing shit. It's like, I mean, you ain't the prize like that. Women just think they're the prize like that, and they need to stop that. It's almost like women with kids. They literally think a dude should look at them like they are the fucking prize. It's like, you understand it. You kind of got baggage, right? And for some reason, they don't look at it like that. They look at it like, I'm bringing a kid. This is a plus because I have a kid. I've done all this. I've struggled. I've blah, blah, blah. Also the shit they got made up in their head they've done because how it's been so hard. And you should treat them the same way, that they've struggled and that they have gone through so much shit and now they deserve whatever the fuck you give them. And that's not the way that's not the way the world works, which is crazy. And I don't understand how. But again, they will find someone who's going to take it, and then, like I said, they don't fail. They're going to find somebody. Somebody's going to put up with it. Someone's going to take them, but they're not going to like that dude.
Yeah, I think most women, especially in today's society, most women will rather be by themselves, die alone, than to actually compete for the man that they actually want. For you to even say, hey, I gotta do something so I can be noticed by the man that I want. Oh no, I ain't gonna do that. And like Ferry said, she an outlier. All women outliers. If you ask them, all of them different. All of them earn. All of them deserve to have the type of man that they desire. And they're outlier. All the women, they know they're not like other women out here. They always different. Every time we have a conversation with women about things like this, every single woman, they always different. They different. Men, we'll probably say we different in certain aspects, but in general, we kind of like and look for the kind of same stuff, and we kind of understand that we gonna have to compete for the women that we want, especially like the good ones, like the ones that we say we want, right? Women, on the other hand, they could literally have to do that might be best for them. If they have to work towards it and try to be seen or have the type of qualities that man want, they fight against it. Because if you think about it, anytime when men are up here talking about their preference of like what kind of woman that they want, women always try to find a way to shame it. And they always have labels behind it saying, oh, that sounds controlling. Oh, that sounds verbally abusive. Oh, this is that. No, you're shallow. Oh, you're insecure. Oh, I'm gonna wear whatever I want. And if you have a problem with it, then you're insecure. Why I can't have male friends? X, Y, and Z. We like all the men sitting here telling our preference about things. but we always get shamed for it. So therefore, you don't have to do no work if you want to be seen by somebody else.
But I will say this though, men do compete every day though. They compete for the same woman. A lot of men are competing for the same woman. A lot of them see that one chick and they trying to see who could be the best man to win. That there are some dudes who say, I'm not gonna do all of that. There's another shorty over here I can go get. But I will say there are men out here that are still competing for one woman. So,
oh no, men compete for women, especially the one that they want. Right?
Yeah.
The one that they want, they gonna compete. They gonna do it. And they understand that woman, this how most men are. If they find that woman that's worth a damn, they'll hang up their whole jersey. They play a card, they'll rip their player card. Like, I gotta get off the market. I ain't gonna find another one like this. And I don't know if I'm gonna find another one like this. Women, on the other hand, they can get a good dude, but if there's some type of point of contention or whatever, they be like, "Oh, I just find another one." Yeah. And then he missed out. Right? He must have not been my man. So I thought he was, but he wasn't. Nah, relationships, you gotta put work to it, and you still compete. Even when you're in the dating stage, you still competing because you could be saying some dumb shit, and that dude talking to another chick, not like on that type of tip, but she way more pleasant. She way more nice. She showing effort. She done bought him shit. Oh, she trying to go with her mood. Now you got this woman over here. I ain't got to compete for shit, and he got to do everything for you. He gonna be like, I'm finna go with the chick right here because she's showing reciprocity. Goddamn, I'm finna go with her.
Especially in the beginning, you definitely got to compete.
Yeah, everybody compete. Everybody competes. It's just with women, they don't like the word compete. It's just a YouTube talking term that they ain't gonna like. Once you say, hey, they competing whether they know it or not. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, but
you still competing.
But I think they put in the work for the wrong dudes. Like when they actually do step up to plate to compete, I think they're like radar is off and they choose the wrong kind of dude. They choose a dude who's just trying to smash, and they'll try to put their best foot forward on that dude, and it never fucking works out.
You're right. I don't like the word.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm good, bro. Like I know they just don't like the word, bro. They don't like the word submission. They don't like bro. If they'll go sit at a table and get mad. It's just if they hear the word table, they get mad.
I am the table.
I am the table. It's just word.
Wild work.
That's it.
You got anything, Raw? Before I played it and unplayed it? Okay.
Shit, if my shit don't fucking glitch out on me, but the truth with life is a competition. That's all survival of the fittest really means at the day's end. If you competing for your next meal, you competing for shelter, like life is a competition. So if you don't like competing, you don't like living. That's really all it is at the day's end. Yeah, you could say that there's levels to it or whatever, or you feel like you better than or whatever, but you don't know what the next person's needs, dreams, and aspirations fully are. Like, men were born to be conquerors. So just because he checked you off a box don't mean that the next bitch can't get a little piece of attention. Not saying that he gonna take her all the way under his wing as well, but there's still something left on the table for her too. Dick can stand up every day of the week. Once you nut in that coochie one time, that shit got to sit down for 9 months. This is what it is.
What are we?
Yeah, but I'll let it play a little more before I really dive into some thoughts. I'm just fighting with this freaking connection right now.
All right.
And get as much as you can without giving anything up. That's a false equivalency. It ain't never gonna work like that. And you can see the evidence. Just walk outside. All these heifers are single. And I'll land.
2 points that I caught was when you said that a lot of guys are teaching their daughters to, not depend on a man. All of that stuff is because they saw their mom not be able to depend on a man. That's why they teach their daughters that. Because if their father was around, they wouldn't have that. That wouldn't be what their worldview was. That wouldn't be what they passed down to their daughters. And again, that's what happens when women raise men. So those women are cooked. What I think should happen is that, like, damn, if you look at your life and are honest, not online, just internally, say, do I have what I want out of my life based on the decisions that I've made? The answer for most people is no. So to teach your children to do the same shit that you did is to damn them to being as unhappy and unfulfilled as you are. Like, you can't break a cycle by telling somebody else to do the same shit. So if you don't have a man, and you know what your issues are with keeping man, you don't have to tell it. Privately, maybe you was too much of a hoe for one, or maybe you're saying you wasn't enough of a hoe for another. Like, you know what your issues are with men. Like, you didn't listen, you were too emotional, you weren't able to be logical, like you were delusional enough to think that how you feel was exactly what happened and that was what the facts were based off of. You know where you suck at. Make sure your kids don't suck at that if you actually want them to have some semblance or chance of success. Because if you suck at shit, like, you okay, well, I got 10 kids by 9 niggas. Tell your daughter not to do that. That would probably help. Or, if you sold a little pussy and now niggas don't take you serious, make sure your daughter doesn't do that. It's not.
I think that goes back to what Miss Pearl was saying, as far as like being solid, no matter what. Like, you know better, you do better. And so, like, being a solid person, like, I feel like that's going to get you, regardless of what resources you have, that's going to get you so far in life, and you're going to be able to be that person where it's like you're attracting these people.
I think the resources absolutely matter. And that's another thing why I don't think poor people should have kids. Resources matter because resources exponentially extend your proximity and your reach.
Well, I don't mean that. I don't mean like the resources don't matter. I'm just saying you being solid, even without resources, you're still going to.
Common sense stuff, though. Like, that's common sense. You want your kid to have great character and be solid. I don't, like, there's no point to even talk about that. I would assume.
Yeah, but that's the problem. That's what a lot of people are lacking. Great character.
And that's fair. However, I'll give you guys benefit of the doubt.
Ooh, so that's a good question. Do y'all think that most people today, men and women alike, are lacking character? Or
Today?
Or is it just one of those things where it's just the internet and it makes it seem as if a lot of people don't have good character?
I say that the second one might be true. I think majority of people do have character, but it's enough of us today that don't have character that it's an issue. I think that's true because even if you go to like a meetup and I see characters from that's online, how they act and everything. I see it in my everyday life. I do. I see women talking about you got to pay for everything, like literally saying there's nothing wrong with a man tricking, like, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I think it's enough. I think right now, because with social media and everything, it's enough of it's going on that is visible. But I don't think most people have the worst character. Some people may have some character flaws, like anybody. But I think a good 56% of us have decent character, and the rest don't have it.
Yeah, no, I think I think the people's character is lacking, like, in general, in today's age. I mean, it's not as bad as you see on the internet, but it's still some talking points that they adopt that kind of throw their character off a little bit, some of their expectations. But yeah, I would say for a big part of it, yeah, like, a lot of these people don't have great characters to start meeting relationships. I mean, you'll see all kinds of stuff. I hear people talking all the time about talking about their relationships, and also like divorced people. A lot of women on that side talking about pretty much how they're just taking these dudes to the cleaners taking their money. And I mean, pretty much with child support and alimony. And it's almost like blaming that person that they're taking the money for, like to pretty much justify it. So I'm not hearing conversations like that all the time. And I think that's a bad character. I think that's a bad character flaw.
And you can even tell by when you're watching some of these podcasts and panels, you can see the lack of character of how people address each other just because you have a difference of opinion. My feelings are so fragile because you're not thinking like me that now I'm about to be disrespectful to you. You know, so that I see that all the time. Shout out to Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. She one of them. She as you can see when she's on because we talking about character, this is a woman that's supposed to be educated and everything of that nature, but she's online having interviews and she don't give a F word, this, that, and the third. And anytime somebody push back on something that she say, she gets disrespectful to them. You know what I'm saying? I done seen, like, I think on a Joe Budden podcast that they was talking about how she was actually dressed. She was like, you know, it was see-through, all that type of stuff. And he just thought, you know, it probably wasn't the best for her saying she's a therapist and all this type of stuff. And then she said, well, that's that white privilege that's coming out. Like, what the hell that came from? And then she talking about, do you want to unpack it as if she's giving him a session right now and just belittle him just because he had a difference of opinion? So that's one of what I'm saying, lack of character, because just because somebody disagree with you, you get so riled up and so defensive. Now you're starting to be, you know, disrespectful. And we see that a lot, and I see it a lot, is seeping into like regular society, where if you're walking down the street, you can see how people are addressing people, random people that they don't know. Right?
Yeah, and Sharon Brand, like, yeah, she's supposed to be professional, but every dude's podcast she went on that she didn't agree with, and I don't think she agreed with any dudes. She definitely belittled them, every last one of them, and that's definitely not the way he's supposed to do it if he's supposed to be a professional. And she and obviously, you know, we're dudes, we can take the shit, but yeah, if they were on the same page as her to say, yeah, you're low vibrational, that's why you got all these kids you're taking care of, and all this other bullshit. Then, but you're supposed to just take that. Like it was
and the reason why I say it's seeping into real life is because when she did that before everybody started getting on her ass, if you go look at the comments, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of comments where the women was backing it up. They was clapping for how she was addressing her fellow black men and everything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, if you put it in that perspective, it ain't even about her. It's literally like you looking in the comments and you seeing how many people agree with it, of how she's carrying herself. Just because she's a therapist don't mean she can't dress sexy. And there's nothing wrong how she addressing these grown men that bringing you to their show so you can get visibility. You see what I'm saying? They in the comments rocking with it. And these will be the same women that get people too. It was men too. They'll go outside in real life and address other people like that because they feel like they're unapologetically themselves and they can say whatever they want to say.
Especially women and men.
How poor your character is, because I can disagree with what you're saying, but I'm never going to disrespect you unless you disrespect me.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
gonna be honest. I think there are more people that are of good character than there are people that aren't. I think that it just highlighted on social media a lot more because if people actually get out here and touch grass, when you actually out here in the real world, man, ain't nobody out here disrespecting nobody like that for real. Most people,
in Atlanta.
I mean, here's the thing. Atlanta just one place compared to the entire country, right? So when we talk about everywhere in general as a whole, I don't think your average everyday person is of bad character. You're not bumping in shoulders with everybody. Everybody's not walking around this bitch being disrespectful. Because if that was the case, we all would be getting in fights every goddamn day.
I think we know how to pinpoint those people out and don't talk to them.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So like, if the real life was actually like social media, there'd be a lot more shit popping off. It'd be smoke in the city if everybody was popping off like they say they are. This just social media is just social media. It ain't real. It's a fake word because when you out here actually talking to people are actually out here generous. They're actually of good character. They're saying excuse me. They're saying, oh my bad, my apologies, big dog. I ain't mean to bump into you. They're talking like, oh hey, how you doing? How was your day? Regardless if they mean it or not, but they're still talking to you. They're being respectful. They're being well mannered. So I think it's more people out here of good character, and they really know what's going on. They just get on social media and they really get on here to get this shit off.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like. But hey, if you say if we went out, I guarantee you in that situation, I could definitely bump into someone who does have bad character. You can just see them. You can just see like they just got that nasty look on their face, like they in there looking for some shit. And I think those are like type of people I avoid. But I think if there was an interaction, yeah, then we can make that happen. But yeah. I mean, I don't think it's like it's a negative experience when people go out in real life.
That's what I'm saying. So because I think about it, the times that you and I went out, how many times have we bumped into somebody and it was like, oh, it's up?
Yeah, never happens.
You know what I'm saying? So typically, most people ain't really on that type of time, man. Yeah, there are some situations where you just got to know where you at. You're like, all right, bro. I mean, you know what? I ain't feeling this area, man. Let's go ahead and go over here to this other side.
Yeah. You already pointed it out. Let's go, man. Let's go.
So yeah. You good over there, Ron? You on that struggle stream?
Man, I hope so, man. I think it's a software or something. I don't know what the fuck going on. Shit pissing me smooth the fuck off. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, like you said, I think bad character, good character, all characters always existed. I just think negativity is highlighted more than positivity. So if you really want to dive into the realm of like media, not even just social media, even just like the news or anything, like motherfucker ain't really telling you how many times somebody done found $1 million in a duffel bag.
Right.
They tell you how many times a bank get robbed though. You know what I'm saying? So I just think people have a affinity and an attraction to negative energies, and it kind of causes negative things to be glorified a little bit more, and that's why it looks like bad characters and stuff are more rampant than good. But I personally believe everything's balanced in life. It's just it depends on where you want to channel your energy. I mean, you gonna find whatever you seek. So if you seeking bad character, you're gonna always find it. And that's another reason why a lot of these women can't find a good relationship, because they always looking for bad qualities in people. But you know, the minute they wake up and they 43 and the motherfucking pussy look like an Arby's commercial and they finally start focusing on some positivity, that's when they find somebody that's willing to settle down with their ass and just go ahead and beat the rest of the meat off the frame. Pause.
NN.
The pussy. Oh, that boy Courtney had that cute fan, boy.
Boy, I had it.
Sorry.
Hey, but I think with this conversation, it just highlights there's a gap with I guess with character, because you have a lot of women that's being raised that think they're not supposed to pour into their man, invest into their man, because that's crazy. For like, I know my mom and dad, they invested into each other. My mom invested in my dad to get, they lifted as they climb, because they came from unprivileged situations, and I don't understand how. And it might be a social media thing, why every woman is expecting a man to pay for everything and not receive anything back, as far as in a financial way or whatever. Because she said on the video that her dad told her, not to depend on no man. And what old buddy said was true. It was like he might have been raised fucked up. And I do think a lot of these dudes that if they have daughters, they was so ain't shit when they was growing up. They understand they ain't shit. So then they project to their daughter and say don't depend on the man because they understand how they were. And they don't want their daughter to run into somebody. But there's nothing wrong with teaching your daughter what a good and real man is. And at the same time, there's nothing wrong with pouring into the man that you with, because if he wins, you win.
And I think on top of that too, I think people get they get so caught up in the independence versus dependence when they should be interdependent of each other. Right. So this is why I made a post. I said, okay, ladies, you talk about the value in which this man brings to you. Okay, what value are you bringing to him? Because ultimately you become the beneficiary of his success, like Mac just said. So if you're just coming in just wanting to take and receive, and you're not reciprocate that energy, you're not giving anything back. How the fuck do you expect to win? And guess what men do? Men adapt. So we see how you react, just like what we talked about at the beginning of the live stream. Like, oh, okay, so you want me to take you out, but you want me to pay for your clothes and you want me to pay for your hair and your nails too, just to take you out. I bet. So guess what? You finna reciprocate that energy. You finna get them cheeks clapped. You understand me? Paul, you understand me? So, so with that being said, so you have to, what value are you bringing to him? How can you make his life better versus how can you make his life better with you in it versus you not being in his life? And so if you're being that value add and you're helping him get to a goal, you both have a common goal where y'all trying to get to, you then become the beneficiary of that success, and you become interdependent of each other. That's how it's supposed to be.
And also, I think a lot of these women, when they go through their phases of dating the ain't shit guy, they project that to the next man. So the next man. So hey, you hear it all the time. You have a woman. Well, I tried doing that. I tried to do that before, but he cheated on me, so I ain't doing shit for a man again. It's like because you pick the ain't shit men and then think that all men are like this. So I ain't gonna pour into that man. I ain't paying for nothing. If he asks me for if I'm in a real deal relationship and we've been together 2 years and he been holding it down, and he asked me for 500. I ain't doing that shit because I already did that shit before. And when I did it, he cheated on me, so I ain't doing that shit. It's because you picking the type of man that you pick. Simple as that. So you can't project that to all the other men just because you don't know how to pick. Because guess what? Y'all don't listen to men in a general sense, not saying that you got to obey or nothing like that, but y'all don't take what men say when we're talking about our preference and how we move and how we thinking about relationships. They don't listen to it. Therefore, they don't gain the knowledge to actually have that discernment to understand what good man is in front of them or not. They just use their own counsel, and they'll be the same woman when they get 40 years old trying to find themselves. So who the fuck you was before? And who are you before? And you was picking the type of men that you were picking based off the person you trying to change from. So who the fuck you is now? And you seek it, and then the crazy thing, Courtney, they seek their own counsel to get better.
No, they'll listen to some dudes.
Guess what they do? They do dumb shit instead of just actually doing the real shit. They'll cut their hair off and say, I'm a brand new me now. No, you're not. You're the same person. Your hair just cut, and now it's Cisco gray.
Hey, what's your boy's name that paints his nails? The public, is it the public defender?
Public offender, some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. See, girls will take counsel from him.
Yeah,
and they'll say, and they'll be like, all right, that's a man, he knows what he's talking about, but they won't take they will not take advice from the general public of dudes, especially dudes that are doing shit for themselves, because they say it's controlling. That's what I'm saying. That's the crazy shit to me. A girl, like all these women will say, I want a dude to lead me, but they got to lead me the way that I want to be led. Like what kind of sense does that fucking make?
It make a lot of sense.
It makes zero fucking sense.
It kind of makes sense.
It don't. Like, what are you doing to be led then?
Because think about it. If he has the means and the resources to get you where you're trying to go, all you have to do is pour into him. Because again, like I said earlier, she becomes the beneficiary of his success. So if she understands how to play her role, understand how to play the game, she does that, and she gonna get ultimately what she wanted. But she don't know how to play the game because she just focused on not adding value. She just say, "Look, I want you to give this to me. I ain't gonna do nothing. You just figure it out." Instead of her trying to figure out to help him get there and pour into him.
No. What I'm saying is when girls say they want someone to lead them, but they want to be led the way they want it, like how they like to be led. It's like you don't let me like if you don't like a girl who's always combative. So a dude that can lead her just lets her talk and just just go and doesn't say anything about it. He can handle that shit. That's leading her. Like most dudes would be like, you know what, yo, you gotta sit down and just chill the fuck out. Like that's not what you should be doing, right? Like that's not leading because now you're still fighting. But if a dude that knows how to lead her will just let her get it off and they don't fight and he'll just real passive. And that's leading. I'm trying to say, like, when they say that, what I get from that is you let me do what I want to do, and that's leading me pretty much. Not having things, there's no structure coming from my end that you have to follow.
It's like I'm letting you. All he doing is giving. I see what you're saying. But all he doing is he letting her think that she leading, that she getting her way. He giving her a road to make her think that she's actually in control when she ain't. So okay, it's kind of like it's kind of like the little cute little puppy. Like okay, cool. I see you up here barking. So oh, you so cute. Just let you rock out. But he actually is the one that's in the control, and she just thinks she is.
Yeah, they don't want leadership where they don't want leadership where it can be shame, critique, or anything of that nature, basically. So if your leadership, right, you said we're going to do this. Oh yeah, it can't be shame, it can't be no critique, and it can't be. How can you say? It can't be harsh, basically. So if you got to make a difficult decision, where everybody in life, when you married or something like that, y'all gonna go through something. Y'all gonna have to make a difficult decision. If she feels as though that her competency is not being appreciated, and it's not even you trying to make her seem like she ain't nothing or she dumb or nothing like that. You're just saying we're gonna do it this way. Then she gonna feel like she less than, and she don't want that. That's the reason why they said the placebo effect, because you got to make your ideas her ideas and make it think she did. But that's not how I do it though, and that's not how I was raised. And my mama, she didn't do that, so I don't know. But yeah, that's what it is. You can't critique, because then if you critique, when y'all having difficult conversations, right, and you're critiquing them based off something because you are being a leader, and she might be off right now. This is the situation where all these men have the situation where the woman always right, So no, like you're off right now. I respect your counsel, but we're gonna do it this way. She ain't gonna like that. If you critique her, if she's acting outside of herself, you didn't see this part of her before, and you address it, that's gonna be an issue there. That's where relationships. But if it's on the other side, you as a man, you ain't holding down at the house how you supposed to. You're not taking us on dates. We're not doing this. You're not being thankful. I haven't had flowers in a little bit. They'll have a whole laundry list of inadequacies within you when you're doing stuff. But if you, within your leadership, if you doing any of those things to her to better the relationship, it's going to be way more tough to get through those conversations than if it was on the other side.
It ain't that tough.
Huh?
It ain't that tough. Just go get a side bitch.
Right. If you didn't want to do that.
That's that same competition that they were talking about in the chat earlier that they don't like. As soon as that side bitch fucking show up, they get some straightening.
Oh, let me play this video. That you sent, bro.
All right, bet.
Yeah, let me play that. Let me see what they're talking about.
What the hell? Oh,
Y'all, so every day somebody asks me for a story time from my marriage. So I'm gonna just give y'all a story time on what this nigga told me during the most fucked up time of my life. So y'all, we separate. Day 1, I'm crying. Day 2, I'm crying. Day 3, I'm crying. Day 4, I'm outside. Day 5, new nigga. Day 6, new nigga. All right, so I go on a date, y'all. It's around my birthday. I only been moved out the house maybe like 2-3 weeks. I go on a date with this boy, y'all, and I loved it. And I forgot what it felt like to go on a date and genuinely just enjoy yourself. It was fresh. It was new. Like, I'm coming from a country boy that stay in the house where I'm just in that bitch cooking and cleaning and slaving to somebody who just want to take me out and show me off, and I don't got to do shit every motherfucking day. So every day we just going out to eat. Like, we really just having a ball. Like, we not together, but we really just having fun. But so me and my ex-husband decide, like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and get divorced. Okay, bet. So I tell him, like, shit, go ahead, file. The minute you file, I'm gonna sign them papers. Y'all, he filed, I signed the papers. I hit my boy up like, yes, like, I didn't sign the papers because we just come back off a trip. I come back off a trip. I didn't sign my divorce papers. I'm feeling so good, y'all. Like, literally up on the high horse. Like, I'm really like, and not even on no cocky shit. I just felt good. I'm like, I'm getting out of this marriage. Like,
oh my God. Okay,
fucking with somebody that's fucking with me. Like, this shit is cool. It felt good. Y'all, 3 days before my divorce was set to be final for us to go to court, we had like a counseling session set up. Mind you, 3 days before this, the boy that I'm dating, the one I'm saying was having fun doing this, y'all, he get killed. Okay. What? Fast forward. My husband still wants a husband at the time. He still want to do this therapy session. This man got in there and looked me dead in my motherfucking face and said, and now you lost your husband and your new nigga. How do you feel? Y'all, and all I wanted to say was, Tasha, please. I just lost the love of my life. Show some respect. Y'all, and that's how I got knocked off my high horse.
What? That was a crazy story.
Hey, Courtney, that's strike one with the character. That's one of them that don't got it.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
That's wild.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
Man, what the hell is that?
That's crazy.
That was a wild story right there.
You lost your new dude and a husband. That's double, bro.
Shit.
That's double.
Hey,
look, she talking about cooking and shit. She wasn't slaving. Cooking is not that hard these days. She be putting shit in the damn air fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't look like the type that cook.
I never understood this whole thing where cooking is slavery. Like, I enjoy cooking. It's fun to me. Like, trying new stuff out. I know what it is. It's just people that don't know how to cook that get slavery.
Yep.
But that's everything, though. That's everything.
It's hard for them. It's hard for them because then they got to think. They got to make it's a lot. It's intimidating to them. So now it's slavery because they don't like it because they can't.
But cleaning also is slavery. What, like, anything they got to do is slavery. Anything they got to do is fucking, just fucking backbreaking work, raising kids, whatever the fucking whatever it is. I'm surprised they ain't saying breathing is hard.
Better put that goddamn spaghetti in that damn. Make some damn spaghetti.
That's crazy, man. Like, shit. When I was growing up, everybody I knew, like, because everyone talk about this whole shit that the dude takes care of 100% of the bills. There's not one person I knew when I was growing up who mama didn't work. Mama and daddy worked, and mama cooked every night. Like, and they weren't even bitching. The mamas weren't even bitching about it. Like, I mean, which is crazy, bro. Like, I don't understand how the hell this shit's going on.
Hey, did she say why they divorced? Because from my understanding, she just sounded like she was just bored. He just stayed in the house while she was cooking, and she just skipped a whole bunch of stuff and said so they just went ahead and got a divorce.
Yeah.
See, that's why I be like, you gotta be careful with some of these people when they get online and give an unsolicited story time. They leave out so much shit that you be like, if you really listen to it, like, that shit did not make no sense. Oh, he stayed at the house all the time while you cooked. So both of y'all was at the house. He went to work and he came home. He wanted to chill. and he didn't go out as much. He even wanted to do he even wanted to do a therapy session, but you weren't rocking with it. You was smashing some dude, and then he got killed.
I'm trying to figure out why he got killed though. What dude she was fucking with?
They don't be saying all that because she probably was with a dude that was doing dumb shit, like the football player.
Yeah,
I just find it funny that they keep saying all these domestic chores, obligations, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is slavery, but throwing that pussy on the chopping block for 15 different people to meet 15 different needs ain't. You literally getting whipped to get your needs met. Like, you gotta go suck and fuck on one nigga for dinner, suck and fuck on another one to get your phone bill paid. You gotta eat a nigga booty hole from the back when your light bill behind. When that car note fucking missing, you gotta hop in the Uber in your damn robe and drop it at the door. Like, come on, that's the slavery. So you rather have 7 masters than one? Like, y'all really be in traffic sounding stupid as fuck. But it's cool though, because Toxic Me love that shit. We need some practice squad. I'm pulling up like Allen Iverson. We talking about practice? Shit. Game, set, check, baby.
NN.
Oh, yeah, what's the plan? I got a mean 15 on the sheen.
Hey, bro.
You gonna make it fart for the sheen card.
Yeah, dog. I just think people lazy, bro. And I think the reason why a lot of these chicks they be talking about cooking and slavery is because back in the day when we was being raised, we was eating. I wouldn't even say struggle meals. We ate meals that was easy to make, that was in abundance, and it's like you can just cook it real quick, and it's not that serious. I think these people of the day, they like, if I gotta cook the special shit that I like to eat all the time. So I need to learn how to do a steak and make compound butter and sous vide short ribs, and I don't know how to sous vide short ribs. So you know what I'm saying? If you don't get that hamburger, beat and make some damn spaghetti.
Listen, bro, you get real creative when your moms come home. She say, "Listen, I ain't cooking nothing tonight, so y'all figure it out." You get real creative in that. You be like, "All right, man, let me go in this refrigerator. Let me see what's going on because I'm hungry in a bit. Let me go find something." She's like, "You better go find something. We got stuff in the refrigerator. Say less." So
that's how I learned. That's how I learned how to make my favorite sandwich.
You feel me?
Exactly. I learned I done did enough combos with the sandwich that I like this. This is how I want my sandwich. Fire.
I got a toxic ass question.
All right, go ahead.
Apart from getting the nut off and repopulating the earth, what do we need women for?
What do you mean by that?
Because they make us out to be public enemy number one, and they just literally don't want to do jack shit. Then it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If I want to keep you on my arm as arm candy, just because that's the only thing you good for, you don't want to cook clean or nothing, then not gonna give me a smut bitch on the side that's gonna really fucking make it do what it do in that area that I want. Both of y'all over here fighting. Even Side Bay wondering why the fuck you fighting with her when she helping your dumb ass out. And it's like, at the end of the day, if we build a society and all this stuff anyway, what the fuck do we need y'all for? We try to show y'all respect no matter how much y'all disrespect us or whatever. Y'all out here calling us sassy, gay, and all this, that, and the third. Like, y'all call us dogs. Dogs is proven to be one of the most loyal fucking forms of house pet.
If you smash too many chicks, you gay.
Y'all out here, when y'all done with men, y'all go be retired and go be a cat lady. The only reason you like the cats is because it's the same little piece of pussy that y'all is. All they do is wander around everywhere, getting everybody business, get the little fucking fur knocked off their body, and come back home and eat for free. So y'all one and the same. At least the dog gonna starve and rock out with you. And be like, fuck it. If you ain't eating, I ain't eating. I guess we just gonna die together. That
Then
cat
they get mad at you. They get mad at you for not being romantic, right? Because like that romantic shit is more women stuff. Y'all want all that. like doing all this, going on dates and everything. If it was up to a man, he would not be doing all that. So I don't understand the reason why all these women, they get mad at us because we're not coming up with date ideas. When
you want me to be romantic.
The shit that they want to do is not shit that we are into. That's for dates. The dates are for them. So why don't you take, if I'm paying the bills and stuff, how about you just do the whole dates and all that shit? So hey, I'm here. I'm cool with it. I'm here with you. That's fine. But I don't like. I don't think most dudes are simple. Like if we get a house together, if it was up to the men of all the shit that we want over here, it'll be looking bare shit up in this bitch. Women are the ones that want to decorate and all that stuff. So with the dates and all that type of stuff, man, I'll be like, bro. So that's the reason why I guess that's why you're saying why we need them, because it's like every time we do stuff, it's like work to make. It's like real work to make them happy. I ain't saying it's a good thing, bad thing, whatever. I'm just saying what is. Like you got
women need to put down the psychology degrees and go get an associate's in hoism. That's all it is. No, seriously. You notice the bitch that fucking suck it and make the balls disappear with it. She don't need it for nothing. It might be the fake Birkin bag, but she gonna get one up out of you. Then shorty like, oh, I'm at home. I don't get a Birkin bag because every time I come home, bitch, you don't shut up. I go over there. She run her hands through my hair. She rubbed my back. She knocked the knots out the back of my calf muscle. She asked me how my day been. She might have burnt the macaroni, but at least she cooked. She ain't complaining. She fucking sucked me 7 ways from Tuesday and sent me on home. I'll come home with you. It's a laundry list of chores. Bitch, can I at least get a, hey, welcome home? How is your day?
He just want to go to work and come home and don't do nothing. I'm tired.
Damn, nigga, come home, take the trash out, get in, cut the TV on. Oh, you finna play that game? Yeah, yes. Bitch, I'm finna play the game. The fuck you think I turned the TV on for? You was watching baddies all goddamn day. The laundry still ain't done. Fuck you talking about?
There's that comedian. He's like, when your wife come in the door and you sitting on the couch, laying on the couch, comfortable.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Comfortable.
You comfortable? Like you think you have a hard day of work, man. I just want to come home and decompress. Dog, I don't even think some women even know that word of decompress, bro. Soon as you come home, they filling your time up with shit. Oh, you're like, man, I just want to come home.
Go back to that other picture. Yes, Lord. I'm gonna clap for that fish swimming.
Fish swimming.
That's facts.
That's bad.
That's wild.
My bad. I had to listen. It's a new one. It's like getting a new car or something. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta play it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Shit.
Yep, she said. She said it right here.
Have me looking at the picture like that.
Look at happy without me. Yup.
That's exactly. He's happy without me.
Let me go fuck that shit up real quick.
What you smiling for? What's going on? Like, who you want to go with?
Yeah, but see, and that's the problem though. So she mad at you for playing the game and being happy and shit. Side bay, like you ain't spending enough time with her. She done bought a game and hooked it up to her TV at house just so you could come over. Now you on the game getting head while you getting your kill death ratio up.
And you walk in and she done made some spaghetti. Or she ordered some wings because you know you like wings.
I done went over to the side bitch house. She done bought me a purse to give to the main bitch just so she can shut the fuck up so I can get extra time over there. Like, oh hey,
get this to her so she can shut the hell up. Cause you be coming over here in a bad. You be coming over here in a bad mood. You need to lighten up.
Get her this so she could cheer up. Damn.
Damn shit. I don't even know why you still with her. You ain't gotta be with me.
She over there stressing you out. The nut don't even taste the same. I hate swallowing nuts. Got all that fat.
That's much.
Bro, let's go to this next topic, bro. Y'all niggas crazy. Yo, wow. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Also, don't forget if you want to chime in on the topics, you already see the stipulations to get the link and to come get your shit off. What's up, bro?
My camera was all fucked up and shit, but damn, at least Mama threw ass on the camera when she was still in the package.
Man, you stupid, bro.
Mess up the ass.
Let's get it. So Marcus sent us a link, and this is couple in a therapy session. So you say you want to play the first part of
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, play the first part. I want y'all to just tell what you think about this shit.
Okay, bet. So we gonna play it, and then we gonna give our thoughts on it. Oop, that ain't it. This is dope.
Oh, look at that long neck.
Okay, so we've had like very few boundaries with who else we connect with. And there was one person which we had agreed upon that I shouldn't connect with. But then through courses that were totally against my own morals, me and the other person connected.
Oh, she got a list too.
Like we crossed boundaries that shouldn't have been crossed.
What's another term for that?
Wait, what's happening with this inquisition?
Yeah.
No, I think it's like important. Like Aaron cheated on me.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And like that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so when I say like now Aaron is being more attentive than usual,
Mm-hmm.
it was because of this incident that almost destroyed our relationship.
I was like, I fucked up. And I wanted to make sure that first of all, that it didn't continue. And also I wanted to make sure that Josh knew that he was important to me and the most important person in my life. So
Then also,
I was like,
I also just want to say that like it also speaks a lot to who Erin is to be able to hold that in this space. So I just want to like praise her also for your bravery and being able to like talk about this. I forgive you for it, and I love you. And it's super brave to be able to share about it in this setting.
Yeah, thank you.
See, yo, that was the part I was talking about. This mother, yo, bro, how you gonna praise somebody who just cheated on you? Hey, you so brave for fucking getting that out. I wanna like give you your flowers because I know this is tough for you. She cheated on you, man. What the fuck are you doing? Like I don't.
Sensational.
How you gonna tell someone they brave and it's uncomfortable and they cheated on you? I didn't get that. I saw that shit and I was like, this is crazy.
Bruh.
Oh, I'm done, bro.
Hey, she got a nice throat. That's all I'm saying.
That's probably why he stayed, huh?
Man, got that giraffe on her, and she got a list. Ooh, wait.
He might be one of those dudes that wasn't getting a lot of action, and he came along, and that's the best he think he can do, bro. Because that it speaks volumes. She was like, "Yeah, I fucked up." And yeah, this, that. Hey, but you're brave for holding this.
Well, maybe I'm honest. I don't even think it's the fact that he can't get no other chick. I think it's the fact it's probably just one of them things that's within him, and he probably takes the blame for her cheating on him. And so he's like, "Listen, I don't want to lose I just don't want to lose you, and I want to make this. I actually want to make this work." I think that's what he's doing.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think it's about he can't get another chick.
If I put the toxic jacket up on,
huh?
Oh, go ahead.
No. You good.
No, I was gonna say if I hang the toxic jacket up on the coat rack for a minute, realistically, she probably just is overall a good one, and she never really had a pattern. It's one thing to have a pattern of cheating, and it's another thing to make a mistake. I know that in the day and age of the internet and all these podcasts and talk shows and all that, motherfuckers don't want to extend grace to nobody. He is kind of overly shimpish, but she is also overly compensating for her fuck up. And if he respects the fact that she, she's overly going out of her way, like, shit, before she probably was giving a nigga Lunchables. Now she packing a nigga a damn lunch from scratch. She wake up before him now, you know what I mean? Like, he might see that she's genuinely trying to recoup for quote unquote mistake. And if it was just a lapse of character, bad judgment, whatever the fuck that led to that, because the problem is nowadays we don't extend grace to people as much as we should. Then I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna still call him a simp for all this grabbing and shit he doing on Shorty. The main fact that he fucking had his body pointed towards her the whole time, or shit. If we talking about your infidelity part, don't get me wrong. If I could love you past it, I could love you past it. But bitch, when you talking about the other nigga, don't be rubbing on me. Like she was rubbing on his shoulder and shit, talking about, oh yeah, well, I did this or whatever, and I know I fuck. Bitch, you better unhand me when you talk about that nigga. I still ain't remember. I remember you was fucking swallowing balls and shit. You probably ain't call him daddy, but you probably called him uncle. I don't know what they do on that side of the street, but
that's just why I don't. This is what I don't get, bro. I'm just assuming that they got some sort of deal going on. Maybe it's an open relationship because he said they discussed it, and he said, "Yo, like this person, do not fuck with them," and she did fuck with this particular person. So I'm guessing it must be open in some kind of way. But I guess I just don't understand that part of. If you allow your girl to fuck somebody else, who gives a fuck who it is at this point? Like she's doing the deed. Who cares? Like that's what part I don't understand. Like on people with open relationships, like you have like certain people that's off limits. I get it, but I think the whole idea is the person doing the deed. So it's like I don't know, man. I can never grab my head around this shit.
Wait, this was an open relationship already?
I'm guessing just by what he said.
I don't think it was open.
Because in the beginning, he said they talked about who they can connect with, and this particular person that she cheated on with, he said that this person was off limits.
Oh,
so I'm guessing that I'm guessing they're open.
Yeah, she went to the dude that was off limits. They have an agreement, and therefore now it's considered cheating because they agreed that that person is off limits. But that's still kind of crazy to be like, yeah, you can fuck with anybody else, but just not him.
Just not him. Yeah. I'll be mad you fuck him.
With that long ass neck, she needs to call me. I want me some of that lispy head.
Yeah, that shit's still wild.
Well, I know she whistle while she suck.
Damn.
I'll just boy, you see that she was talking? Shit.
Bro, God damn, I ain't never heard that one, bro.
He said, this nigga said, I bet she whistled. What she said?
Well, she be on that thing.
Bro,
you never lie. You ain't never lie. You ain't lie. Bump, bump. You ain't never lie. You ain't never lie.
What?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Hey, you gotta get the one with your boy in jail, man.
She gonna turn that thing into a clarinet.
Did you ever clip that one up? The one from ATL.
Oh
yeah. Well, we gotta, you know what? Yeah.
Hey, she looked like she was wild in college too, bro.
Oh, she looked like that type.
She looked like she was a sorority girl that was wild.
She a redhead. She already pre-approved on my list.
Yeah, she vegan, all about the earth.
And she got that list. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what happened. It just be whistling when turn that motherfucker to a flute. It's gonna be like Legends of Zelda, boy. She gonna play that ocarina at a time.
Bro, I watch a couple clips of these shows, man. It is crazy what these motherfuckers be going through.
See, that's why I ain't never had a white girl before. I'm scared I ain't gonna come back to the community. Boy, the reparations I'll be over there getting across the street, I might never come back.
Doing that anger banging.
Man. And this is for Rosa Parks. Put her head through the Greyhound bus.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Oh, man. But yeah, he needs to unhand her, man. That man simping like a motherfucker.
Oh, big time.
You know,
That's
he
just
can't
great.
wait. He can't wait to book a hotel room with the chair in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell like she didn't take that shit serious at all. She was just like, okay, cool. I don't know why you mad. Still, you ain't going nowhere.
See, my thing is, she was smiling while she was recanting the story, but rubbing on his shoulder. Bitch, why is you smiling and touching me?
But he was also scared to even say something. He was like throwing a hint for her to say something. He was almost like didn't even want to say nothing.
Man, I thought he was finna rev up. It looked like he was finna go the fuck out. He like, she cheated on me. I thought he was finna go the fuck out, but
You be watching those movies where they capture somebody and they torture them, they chain them to a chair and start doing an interrogation. Let a bitch cheat on me. I'm finna chain her to a chair and fuck the dog shit out of something while she watch.
Damn.
Damn, bro. Super glue them eyes open. You gonna watch this?
Oh, that's like that. That's like that movie, bro. When they was doing what was the name of that movie? Like Infidelity or some shit like that. I forgot the name of it. Well, old buddy, when the it was two couples and they were having an affair with each other, and then one of the husbands found out, so he ended up busting old buddy's wife down in front of both of them because they were cheating. And he had the gun pointed at the old boy while he was fucking. I said, "Damn,
I ain't watched that." But yeah, that's
I forgot the name of it.
Since I'm on Toxic Tuesday tonight, we gonna just go all the way up.
That shit was crazy as hell. I was like, bro, what the hell going on with him?
Finna chain the bitch to the chair. Look at me. And I'm gonna make the bitch moan your name.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's wild word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta get divorced at that.
Be whispering her hair. Who's supposed to be getting this? She just gonna be whispering. Oh, Ashley. I'm like, yeah. Whole time she sitting there like, you know, I'm still in the room, right? Shut up.
Shut up.
You doing all that dumb shit behind my back. Now you ain't got to use your imagination. You can see how I'm flipping her ass off the ceiling fan.
Man, hell nah.
Should have been you, but you ain't want to cook no spaghetti. You talking about it's slavery. Mm-hmm.
Shut up, bitch.
Whole time, little baby over here love the paddle. Gonna spank it again.
Who am I? But yeah, let me play this. Let me play this other topic. This one last topic before we close it out. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Make sure you support the channel. Super chats. Cash App $50. Super chat goal is $100. So make sure y'all tap in, dog. Tap in. Here we go. Let me play it. Boom.
That I'm going to just back out of my commitments and responsibilities when I don't think it says anything very positive. Moff,
I wanted
to
to
say something.
Yeah, I wanted to throw my hat in the ring a little bit on this. So when I've talked to women generally only going to get married or want to get married for three things, or a combination of all three. One, they want to have a party, right? I say I don't want to get married. They don't necessarily want to be married. I can't wait to have this amazing thing where it's all about me and I get to wear this great, amazing dress. And oh my God, everybody's chanting my name and everybody loves me. That's number one. They get to have a big party. Two, it is a status symbol, or it is a status or a hierarchical badge of honor to be a married woman. And women care about their status in terms of social hierarchy. So a married woman is generally perceived as being higher status in the social hierarchy than an unmarried or a single woman. And for three, it's an insurance policy. So just like Dr. Ryman, what Taraban was saying, it's, well, you know, I want to make sure that if we have issues, that my guy is not going to just tuck tail and run. And if he doesn't want to be with me anymore, he decides that this is no longer something he wants to be a part of, he can't just get out of it so easily. Isn't that kind of an issue? wouldn't you rather have somebody that chooses to stay with you and doesn't have to versus someone that stays with you because the government or a contract they went into essentially under duress is compelling them to? So I don't ever really hear an argument for marriage by women other than one of those three things.
I feel like I'm hearing people talk. I feel like are you all of your parents divorced? Like, what are you guys talking about? I'm sitting here and I'm just like, are these people depressed? Like, what are these people doing? Why are they thinking like this? Like, I like women. Like, I can be like, I was.
Why do you want to be married, Alia? Why do you want to be married?
Because I believe to be honest, I believe in love more now at 36 than I did at 26.
What does love have to do with marriage?
So the way
can the two exist separately? So I don't mean to keep cutting you up. Can the two exist separately? Okay, so what's the problem?
I think that if somebody's like weirded out by signing papers of marriage, then they probably don't want to marry that person.
Or they have a problem with the agreement.
Yeah, right.
If you have a problem with an agreement, you probably don't want to marry that person because you think that, like, okay, so just background. My parents were in love, married for love, had 6 children. My mom, my dad sometimes we didn't have money. My mom was like, okay, we're just gonna, we're gonna have a tough period. So I saw a lot of like give and take, and I don't even did they have fights and did somebody mention divorce? Maybe, but I guess in like when your parents like truly love each other, I don't think.
Here's what's happening right now. Like really quickly, I think this is something that I always like to drive home because I do a show similar like this. When men generally talk about dating and relationships and the relationship sphere, we're talking about other people. We're talking about out there, what we're seeing by the hundreds, if not thousands of men that we've worked with, the people that we see. Women tend to look at these things only from their personal lens and their personal experience. So I'm not saying you're wrong for what you're saying, but you are looking at this through an extremely narrow view of your family only, not all these other folks that are out there. So like that's in what we're talking about is, let's do a quick thought experiment. If I said, hey, you've got to sign this contract. Whereas if I just feel bored enough, feel like I don't want to do this anymore, feel like one day I just decide like, hey, I don't really feel like playing house with you anymore. You've got to give me half of your stuff and possibly lose access to the kids just because I feel like it. Is that something, if knowing that that is the stakes or the terms of the agreement, would you enter into that agreement and you have no recourse? Because that's what men are being faced with every day when it comes to marriage.
Look, I see the point about me talking about my own experience. I'm kind of doing that just to like give our listeners a different side of view, and being the side of you. I've read enough books and like heard enough stuff about whatever you guys are saying. Like, yeah, it's true, but I'm just here to be like that other voice. The thing about, so I come from Eastern Europe where like, if you get divorced, you just give the wife like the house and the car, whatever, and she kind of stays with, because she's doing more of the kids stuff. And men, like it's kind of in our culture, weak men who are worried about like losing their Toyota Corolla. It's a little like it's kind of gay. A little. I don't like.
Okay. Can I jump in here? So I think that unfortunately you might be guilty of kind of a logical fallacy or overgeneralization. When men balk at the agreement and you say that they don't want to get married, I'd like to make an analogy. So in general, if it works in business, it works in relationships because it's the same underlying premise. It's the exchange of value. So if I were to offer you a job, but I was only going to pay you $10,000 a year, and I wasn't going to give you any kind of time off, and I was going to own all the products that you created under my name, and you refused to sign that agreement, that would be comparable to me saying, I guess she just doesn't want a job. I guess she just doesn't want to work. Maybe the agreement is shitty. Maybe the terms need to change. Now, to your point about the weak men, there's something to that point. You have a grain of truth here, which is why marriage is increasingly either a poor man's game because he has nothing to lose. You can't get blood from a stone. And that's why you see the lower economic status getting married and having a bunch of kids. or it's a rich man status symbol because he can afford to get divorced and still come out okay. It's the folks in the middle. You knock the Toyota Corolla, but for the average person who's just like getting by and has like 2 weeks of savings, if he gets fired, taking away his Corolla is a huge hit. Like maybe he can't get to work. So it's like in the middle, we're working with smaller margins. You can't take anything from the poor people, and the rich people are going to be okay. That's why, and we have this widening the middle class is disappearing. And so that's why marriage rates are going down. It's an economic argument.
Yeah, I feel like language like that is what makes men fear losing, half of their net worth at 35. I'm 36. If I lost half of my net worth, and if I couldn't gain it back, that is a statement about my ability. That's not a statement about, just like an unfortunate life situation. So I think that kind of language makes
a little too
men
harsh. Oh yeah, it's in the same way that like anybody could start over, right? But no one's going to go back to get a PhD at 60. It just takes too long. So the 10 years that you have in your 20s is different from your 10 years in your 40s.
But men
and the dating game is very, very different.
Men are not giving birth to babies and staying at home. They're building their
Women aren't
careers
giving birth
all
to
the
babies
time.
either. Like that's the other thing is they're not.
Right,
Their
so-
population collapse is coming.
I'm
We're not
okay to
at a
sign
low
an
replacement
agreement
rate.
and lose half of my net worth. Like I've dated men where I've had more money. Like I specifically went to work on Wall Street because I was like, I come from a poor family. I have no money. I have to have my own money to be able to dictate rules in the world. If I'm doing that and some guy is scared about his Toyota Corolla, like why should I feel bad for him?
Well, you're not dating the guy that drives a Corolla anyway. Let's just be honest. Like that guy's already so far out of your pay grade anyway. Like you're not dating a dude that if he lost his Corolla tomorrow, he'd be going insane. You're not dating that kind of guy, or that's not the guy you want to go after.
And she's not dating the stocking manager at Walmart.
Correct. So it's kind of a non-issue.
But also, I guess I grew up with different kind of narratives about what happens, like what happens if there's a divorce. My dad's kind of in Eastern Europe. If you get divorced, you give the wife and you're like, okay, like you cannot be like upset at me. You have the children, take care of them. Like I will be, because they typically live with the mom everywhere. So I think I just grew up with different rules for what masculinity or what taking charge or, being a provider means.
It's actually sim shit.
I have a completely different perspective on all of this.
Let's hear
that
from
I'd love to
Lindsay.
share.
I want to hear from Lindsay.
So I think it's all about how you view marriage, right? Like I view marriage as not a contract. I view it as a commitment in front of God. And so I think if you're looking at it from a spiritual perspective, then that's a whole completely different view. And it's like being able to serve your creator together and come together. And I think there's it's just an interesting thought, right? That like, men obviously have one opinion about it, women have another. I think women complain about, men not stepping up to the plate and making enough money. I think that there's now in society, women are so empowered that we have the ability to do things on our own, right? We can make a ton of money. We could even have a baby on, by ourselves, like getting IVF. Right. So it's like, why would we need a man? But then you look at a partnership and the reason why marriage exists, it's not about you at the end of the day, right? It's about like serving others. That's kind of how I view it. Just kind of different.
No matter the race, it all sounds the same.
No, the crazy thing is he laid it out like perfectly. Like she kept on going from a place of she was just very narrow-minded and she talked about her family. So he gave her a broader, like a perspective. She cannot help but having the main character syndrome and keep thinking about how her family is.
Yep.
And this is what a lot of times when women like her, that's what I was saying in the beginning. Her character is trash because they're just having a conversation about what's going on in the world but she chose to do a dig of saying somebody Corolla. Matter of fact, these Corollas look kind of good these days. Like the newer ones, they actually look decent. But I get it. She tried to do her variables that she used within her examples are the extreme, or at the same time, on average, a lot of people own Corolla. So she pretty much doing much as a dig to a huge group of men that old buddy at the bottom left already explained of where people that was in the middle are the ones that's being more affected, more so than the people that are poor or that's rich. You can't squeeze the juice ain't worth the squeeze somebody that's poor. And then somebody that's rich, he'll be okay. It's the person that's in the middle that's living check to check, got two weeks of savings, and just doing this thing called life. And that's majority of the class that are getting married. And he's trying to explain to them how it affects men, but she does not care because she don't have to worry about that charge.
Yep.
She don't have to worry about it. So she's one of those people, she don't want to look at the other side because she don't have to experience it.
But she pretty much said that even she even kind of said like even the worst does come to the worst, you get divorced, that it should be easy and it shouldn't even be like thought about. You just give the girl a ton of money and a house and she'll take care of the kids and you just wash her hands away with it. Like it's almost like who the fuck wants to lose their shit? No one wants to lose their shit. So
and he tried to give her the example that she was like, why don't you just start over? And they were like, look, when you in your 20s, it's a way different situation when you in your 40s and 50s starting all the way over. Like it's not the same.
But she's the main one would be the one that pulled like that shit on like Steven Jackson, like, you know, didn't want to sign a prenup until the day of the marriage and then fucking still didn't want to do it and just to get out and sign a damn prenup. It's like it's almost like this is what I don't get with people when a girl, like I couldn't even imagine it if I had like a good amount of money and I'm talking to a girl and I say, hey, I need you to sign this prenup, and she pulls this bullshit on me saying that I don't love her because I'm gonna make her sign a prenup. I'm saying, fuck, bitch, you don't want to be with me if you don't want to sign a prenup. That means you want my money. Like, I don't understand how people just won't even like that. That seems like that should be like a common sense go-to. If you really gave a fuck about me, you wouldn't care about the money I had before I met you. Like, why would you care about that? And I don't understand how that's even an argument with some people, which it depends to be that dudes fall for that shit and say, oh no, I love you. All right, I won't have you sign a prenup. That is the dumbest shit I can even imagine doing. It's crazy.
Yeah, I just think it's wild work that, you know, when we get in these spaces, as far as podding and stuff, everybody just has a microcosm of saying it's just the black community. They're like, oh, y'all niggas can't get it together. Y'all can't do it. No. What y'all ain't realize is we were the pioneers for greatness. And motherfuckers got a little too free and start chasing behind these little hightail motherfuckers. And that's where shit started going to smithereens. When we graduated after slavery, we had the highest marriage rates and all that. We had Black Wall Street and everything popping. And I mean, you know, to varying degrees, we seen why, you know, our economic standing was uprooted. But then the women started looking at the other women of fair complexion and start chasing behind them to go do some bullshit. And that's how you got Section 8 in the family courts and all this and done fuck shit up to where now the black man, y'all be talking about the manosphere and shit. The black man is on a 10, 15-year streak of playing catch up. Y'all talking about passport bros? Them white folks been ordering women out of magazines since the 90s that I know of, and I'm sure it was earlier than that.
Yep, earlier than that.
You used to buy a bitch out of magazine and get a flu out. At least the black dudes is like, yeah, I ain't bringing the bitch to my house. I'll go fuck in her jungle. So it's just, you know, where and then like Shorty up here acting as if her culture is oh so great because, oh, hey, where I'm from in Europe, the man just leave the house and the kids or whatever to the wife and he just go do his due and that's it. Yeah, but it took me 15 years to buy the house, bitch. That's what you fucking discredited.
But here's the thing that she dismissing. Here's the part that she's missing too. They do that here and there. They do that here in America too. There's a lot of men saying, listen, I don't want to deal with it. You get the house, you get the car, you get the kids, and whatever it is. It happens over here too. But I think the aspect of it, like Mac already said before, she don't care. She just only look at it through her lens. And her lens is the only thing that matters. And old buddy already called out, shorty, you in Wall Street, you ain't dating no guy with a Corolla in the first fucking place. So the guy that you're more than likely talking about is the guy that's gonna recover fast anyway, because he got a lot of money, he making a ton of money. So that L that he finna take with you, he gonna give you that, he gonna pay you off whatever it is that you gonna pay from. You gonna have a quick come up off of that divorce, and he gonna be straight over there because he already got a ton of money as it is, and so you gonna be straight. So she's looking at it from that lens, but she's trying to make herself seem relatable. Oh, well, I came from a family of, we didn't have that much money. And, if that were to happen in Europe, my dad would have given them, like, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't just say what it is. Like, listen, I don't want no man. And if we do decide to get a divorce, I want him to be able to give me the shit and we keep it pushing. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. I wish we get to a place where, listen, if I get married, I want a man that if we do get divorced, he gonna make sure that I'm well taken care of.
My problem with her is she got G-Wagon dreams with a Forte face and the motherfucking Palisades fucking attitude.
But she gonna get somebody though. She in the right space.
For her to discount a man having to start all the way over, like, so the fuck what? That's crazy. Like, like you got one life to live and you did all this stuff to get to where you at.
But you know why though, Matt?
And then you married her, and if they split, she just, hey, it's cool, just restart, just do it. And if you can't just restart and do it, there's something wrong with you. But you the one taking my shit though.
But Mac, you know why?
You gotta worry about it.
You know why it's easy for her to do that?
Because you're a woman.
A bitch saying 8 attachments to 10 dudes. She up by midnight. She sent 8 attachments to 10 dudes at 9:30 p.m. By midnight, she up. A nigga saying 1 dick pic to 10 bitches, he going to jail.
One.
So when you live on easy mode, you get the grandeur of delusion to think that everybody fucking got it as easy as you. So that's why she think like, oh, well, yeah, well, shit, if you lose the house and the kids, it is what it is. Like, you a man, go do it again. No, it's not that easy over here, man. You can literally stop in the middle of an intersection and flash a titty and somebody gonna save you.
Yep.
I could pull this dick out in an alleyway under a dim light and somebody gonna call it in and I'm going to jail. You ain't even see the meat.
You ain't even see the meat.
So that's the problem. Then, like, she got on there, everybody being rational with her. She just jumped off the deep end, just ad hominem attacks, back to back to back to back. Like, bitch, you burnt out.
Yeah.
And your mama and your daddy failed you if you seen great and you still choosing worse. You done seen greatness and you still choosing the worst. So they failed you.
I think she just, again, I think she saw that and she said, I don't want that. That's what it sounds like to me. I think she had her life, and then now she got into this new world of all these guys with money, and so she only sees that lens because she's not around like they already called out. Shorty, you ain't around dudes that driving Corollas. You around dudes driving G-Wagons, Mercedes. Like those are the type of guys that you're around. So therefore, you already have a one-sided view anyway. So regardless of what you say, you're gonna stand 10 toes on what it is. Both of them laid it out plain and simple for them. and she still didn't even. The crazy part is she didn't even admit to it. She didn't say yes or no. She just started going off on a tangent. Like, so you ain't going to acknowledge the fact that or what he just said that was right.
She's gonna be the one.
She
wants divorce.
Yeah.
She wants divorce because the way she going about it, just like it's not a big deal. This would be the type of woman that will more than likely divorce you and take your shit.
Yep.
Well, realistically, what we just watched here is we watch Ali or whatever, however you pronounce her name. We watch her read off the side bitch script, and we watch Lindy read off the marriage manifesto. That's all it is. You pick Lindsay for the long run, and you let her know, hey, I might have slipped and backslid with Alia. You know, she loaned me some head to get me through. We was going through it. You wasn't coming up off nothing. She loaned me a little 3-5 or some neck, but we back.
You got to sign the NDR though.
The NDA? Oh yeah.
She got to sign the NDA. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna talk. She said she's like the one that'll talk.
Oh nigga, she's singing like a parakeet.
Yeah. NDA show.
And I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm one of those ones. Like, I mean, I don't like. I mean, yeah, fuck it. I judge a book by its cover, like, and what I see. But the only way this chick's on fucking on Wall Street, she might be a secretary or something, but it's definitely based on what she can do for another dude. Like, they're definitely looking at like, yo, she look like she a little loose.
Oh yeah, at least
we'll hire her.
At least 5 niggas gonna cost some Lewinsky.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only way she can get a job on Wall Street. The way she was talking, she ain't smart like that.
Boy, it was 5:30 p.m. on Friday. Dow Jones was down by 40 points. Nigga was stressed out.
Oh, you know,
she got caught.
You know, she took a couple payouts. She took a couple payouts. You know that. yeah. She's the right place, right time. The CEO was there, and fucking she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna need that money because I might start talking." And guaranteed,
that boy's about to have a stressful weekend if she ain't pull up on Friday. Like, oh no, my portfolio. She's like, oh, don't worry about the portfolio. I got some throatfolio for your ass.
Yeah, this chick right here, bro. Yeah. That's definitely wild shit. But hey, people still watch this, and some dude will still marry her.
Of course.
Well, I mean, everybody like a fun girl, you know.
I be hearing stuff like that. The marriage ain't gonna last though. Like I see it, especially like with women, they'll be like, "Well, she acted like this, and she still got a ring." But I'll be like, "Okay," but usually those marriages don't last, and then she be the one that take half his shit and repeat the cycle.
But but that's the point though. That's all a lot of them care about anyway. Like, well, did he get married though? Did he marry though?
But that's the thing. Moff already outlined it. He said they just want the celebration. They want the cameras on them. Yep. This is why, you know, in modern day, you see as early as prom, a bitch got to pull up in the damn Rolls Royce Phantom or a Bentley now to prom. You throw a baby shower, and that motherfucker is way more extravagant than the reception at a wedding.
Not that baby shower we covered the other day.
Hey, matter of fact, that one that was fucking more extravagant too. It was money on the floor.
Oh Lord, that one. Oh man.
Oh yeah, now you remember.
That shit that was ratchet, dog.
I ain't never seen a baby shower and an abortion pill in the same area. I never seen that was a new one.
Hey, well, at least we know that the throat always on go.
That was definitely a wild one.
Wow, you gotta see the toxic silver lining, baby.
Shit.
That was definitely a wild one, dog.
That was 100%.
Life's too short to not turn it into comedy.
That's true.
I see even Dr. Umar was crying over the damn Kevin Hart roast.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Umar, where the school at, nigga?
Yeah, that school been in limbo for a long time. You hear me?
Nigga, I done built about 15 schools on Sims. You ain't even built one in real life, and you got no neighbors.
It been 15 is on film.
Money that ran dry.
Man, I done damn near built a damn school on GTA 6, and that ain't even came out.
LeBron done already sent some kids to college already. He still ain't even got one student in the goddamn building yet. That's crazy.
Shit, Ronnie James done got dissed by Pooh Shiesty before you even fucking built the school.
Pooh Shiesty.
Shit, Drake dropped 3 frisbees and the school ain't done.
3 of them joints. What you got going on?
Let me go ahead and drop these 3 throwaways. I know y'all gonna rock with me anyway because I'm light skinned and I cry for pussy.
Yikes.
Let's say holla.
Any final thoughts on this before we close it out?
White people need Jesus too, and Jesus was black.
In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.
Hey, it said Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That sound like real nigga from Compton to me.
Well, I ain't gonna say from Compton, but yeah.
Nigga, you can't tell me Nazareth wasn't the hood. Go read the Bible again and see the description.
That shit worse than the hood. I ain't even know it.
Remember, even Jesus got frustrated and was flipping shit in the tabernacle. He was like, ain't no way y'all bitch ass niggas inside shooting dice in my daddy house.
Y'all in here gambling? Yeah, bro. Let me flip this table over y'all. Y'all bullshit. So y'all in the player's house. All right,
Jesus from the hood, man. Pimp hand strong.
I'm talking about he loves everybody. Yeah, all right. Y'all keep believing that shit if you want to. Keep believing in that shit if you want to. Jesus loves all. You lying to me?
No, see, and that's the problem with like motherfuckers think that because you Christian and you follow Christianity, you supposed to just be this meek.
You supposed to do it now?
Oh, you hear me?
No, I thought you said something else, bro. Like, nigga, what?
Nah.
I thought you said you need to beat his meat. I said, bro.
Nigga, that's a man. What? No, this is my ex. Your ex-girlfriend a man. Why you think she in jail with the men? She'd be on the other side. Nigga, you gay.
Oh, you finally downloaded the clip. No, I said Meek, like Meek Mill.
Okay, Meek, gotcha.
Yeah, you need to be humble. You need to humble thyself. And no, man. Jesus knew when it was time to flip shit, it's time to flip shit. Bitch, I slapped the fuck out of you in my daddy house playing around. The fuck is wrong with you? Remember, you got a scripture that said an eye for an eye. That don't mean you hit me and I just call the police. Sometimes you hit me, I'm gonna slap the dog shit out your bitch ass.
That reaction gonna come back a lot faster than you think.
Yeah, you know, we could pray about it. Because one of the rules is, you know, just don't wake up in the morning on the same type of time you went to bed.
Yep.
Don't hold that hate in your heart overnight. So, all right, well, shit, if I can't hold it in, then I'm gonna release it. I'm about to beat your ass. Then pray for forgiveness.
1, 2, 3, release.
Man, shit. Motherfuckers think because you Christian, you just supposed to, oh, nigga, this ain't no Diddy party. Ain't no take that. I'm finna fuck your ass up. Then we'll figure it out in the morning. Lord, I come to thee. Yesterday, I beat the shit out of one of your humble servants for having me all the way fucked up. You know I ain't right. It's a lot of sin in this world. You know that we was going to sin on the daily. But today, I'm praying for a fresh start. Please don't send another test my way. I still ain't over the last one. I'm probably going to fail this one too. At least let me get through the weekend. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Shit. We'll be having the game fucked all the way up.
Shit.
Anybody got anything else?
That's it, man. Board those girls at all costs. That's it.
Yeah, if you get you a little money on, just know you got coupons for the fun on. You ain't got to lock in no more. If the bitch wasn't with you when she was broke, just go ahead and pay her so she can enjoy some strokes.
Mac, you got anything?
Y'all motherfuckers too gangster for me. For y'all never been in jail.
You niggas too motherfucking street to never been to jail for me.
Nah, I ain't got nothing, bro. Just y'all be careful with these type of women with these type of mindset. Actually, y'all be vetting these women out. Look at their algorithm, man. It tell you a lot. That's one thing you can do now. You look at the algorithm. Oh, one last thing, all the way off topic. Kevin on stage said something that had to be the most outlandish. I like him as a comedian, but this man said, "What you think about this whole Megan Thee Stallion situation is a good litmus test for what type of man you deal with." And I have to say, anybody that heard that shit, do not listen to that shit because Megan Thee Stallion is a human being. She's regular. It's not a litmus test. It's not a litmus test.
Huh? What the fuck was he talking about?
He was just talking about the Megan Thee Stallion situation, and he said that's what he said. He said if you dating a man, ask him what he think about the Megan Thee Stallion situation. It's gonna be a litmus test of what type of man you dealing with. And I said that's kind of gotta be wild.
Okay, so while we were still here on Christianity, do you know there's niggas in the Bible that seen the promised land and still ain't get to step foot into that bitch?
Damn.
These niggas seen it. You know, God told some people to get the fuck up out of here and don't look back, or you gonna turn into salt. And now we eating pink Himalayan salt. And if you look at it, it look like muscle fibers when they mining this shit.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I done ate that shit before.
You cannibalistic ass motherfucker. No, seriously though, it's motherfuckers that literally was told this land is promised to thee, and you have to follow some instructions to get there, and you get in. It's some niggas that seen that, they seen the gate, my nigga. Box Chevy 28s, beats bumping, and them niggas died before they got there. They was on the street. They ain't make it to the corner store. So I don't know why she think that just because she met the family and shit that was just amazing grace. And ma'am, have you heard your music?
I don't know what Kevin on stage meant by that, but I'd say it's getting kind of alarming that a celebrity that nobody knows personally is a good litmus test on if you a good dude or is understanding what type of dude you are based off her.
I'm gonna need Kev on stage to react to this.
Not what you think about Claire Huxtable. Not what you think about Maya. Not Coretta Scott King. Nah. Megan Thee Stallion is the best litmus test that a woman can tell what kind of man you are. That's crazy.
See, I'm gonna need Kev on stage to come clear it up. I know you're gonna see this. Somebody gonna send it to you. I'm gonna need you to react to this because you gotta clear that smooth the fuck up. Because first of all, how we feel about a lying ass bitch ain't no litmus test. You said you got shot in the foot by somebody. Don't get me wrong, there was blood in the street. But the doctor report came back that you stepped on glass. We asked you, did you sit on a nigga wee-wee? You said no. Then when you went home, you was like, oh, well, you know what? I can't beat them allegations. Me and my bitch into it because of this shit. Me and my homegirl, we done broke girl code. So honestly, yeah, I sat on it. So you a lying ass bitch. And I'll still sign the NDA. You kneel long, I'll get in that thong. But the promise not on reflex. But realistically, like, no, you're not the litmus test. I'm sorry. There's way better women for less. Like shit, at this point, what did Sierra put in her bathwater They got that man Russell over there still stuck. That might be a litmus test. What did Erykah Badu do to change niggas' spirituality every time she hit a nigga in missionary? Because I guess one of her requirements is she want to hit a missionary. So I know she's staring you in your eyes while you stroking. You see, all these niggas that hit them guts and got a turban. What? I think Common the only one that ain't get caught slipping and had a kid. Everybody else forgot how to pull out. Niggas like, oh, I like this driveway. It'd be nice if I leave a car over here. It might be a car seat, but shit is close enough. So yeah, no, it's way better women than somebody is still trying to find herself. And no disrespect to Shorty, but shit, I don't even think her parents was married, so she didn't even necessarily have a blueprint. And she shot herself in her foot again, no pun intended, when she started begging for an allowance. Bitch, if I rock with you and Mary said what's mine is yours, why are you asking for allegedly $700,000 a month or whatever the fuck the tabloid is talking about? Bitch, if I got bread, you got bread. That's marriage. 1 + 1 is 1 in marriage. That's the only time math go backwards. But like we just seen on the last podcast, a lot of y'all just do the shit to get a ring and ball on y'all bitches and be like, ha ha, I was married before, you wasn't. Even if you get divorced, you like, oh well, bitch, you ain't never been married though. That's all y'all do it for. And men don't really care. We play the game because we need somewhere to stick our dick in that night. So it is what it is. That's just the brass tacks of the facts. Like, we love y'all, we gonna build with y'all or whatever, but push come to shove, you get on our nerves and you put us in a position where we just doing it for the kids. Yeah, we gonna put soul pole in your ribs and that's it. We can build with another bitch. And both of y'all gonna be happy. I'm the pappy.
No boy, silly as hell, man.
But I'll leave it right there. Hey, well, boy, mama was thick as hell still in that package. That's all I'm saying. But
who?
That Kendra Cam was delightful.
Who Kendra Cam?
Oh boy, mama still in the damn package while she's still wearing the Chiefs jersey.
Rashee Rice.
She threw that ass like her friend do. Throw it.
Throw that ass in the circle.
This Amazon package is overly loaded.
Throw that ass in the circle.
Boy. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Boy, you crazy. But all right, my good people, tonight was dope. I appreciate y'all for coming to kick it with us tonight for the Banter and Barter show. Make sure y'all show love on. We have some videos be posting up tomorrow, so make sure you go like those videos, hype those videos up. We got to get to 1,000 over there on Banter and Barter show. Also, I will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's the solo show. Come over there and kick it with your boy. Let's run up the super chats. Let's run up the views. Let's run up everything. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? As I continue to keep running up my channel, guess what? That also helps the Banter and Barter channel run up too. So make sure y'all come through, show love. And also, I think we're going live Friday.
It's the fourth Friday. Second and fourth Friday.
We're going live Friday. So make sure y'all get ready. Make sure y'all put it in your calendars. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. The link is in the description. Or it's in the description of the channel. So if you're in the channel, just go to the description and it'll take you right to the Discord. So y'all don't miss any new videos, any new uploads, or nothing like that. All right.
We're out of fourth quarter orders.
Yeah. So make sure y'all lock in. And until next time, my good people, I appreciate y'all. And we'll holler.